that bad song. Well, it's a good song.
You got us off the bad song already. Okay, that's good.
I did it.
Hey, everybody!
Quick.
I don't know if you can hear us. Our opening goof never actually, comes out the way I want it to.
Well, the good news is this can only loosely be defined as a goof, so we're doing okay so far.
Oh yeah, it's not really even a goof, is it?
It's more of
I'm actually looking at our
opening truth.
I'm looking at our stream right now and I see an ad. I hope we get paid for that ad.
I don't think so, but
it's just Twitch gets to throw an ad up, huh?
Yep, they do that. I did mention to you, I think, but not on stream, that we have hit our $100. So within the next...
We've hit our $100! Woo! That's so good.
So within the next, 15 to 45 days or months or years, we'll get paid whatever that is minus some sort of fee.
That is exciting. Yeah. I cannot wait to know what we're going to spend our $100 on, which is... It feels like we're getting away with something, right? It feels like we're stealing.
Well... I mean, yes, but from our friends, which is just just a great system, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, our friends gave us $100, and then we spent, I don't know, hundreds of hours doing this, and then, we're getting paid a little bit of money.
Yeah, that's a good point. We spent a lot of time and some money on this, and... Like, if you asked me to track my Pixel Crimes expenses, they would be more than $100.
More than $100.
And that's fine.
We've bought capture cards and games, and
no one has any illusions about this. That's not why we're doing this. This
is not a profitable endeavor.
No, it's just nice to be able to pay for a little more wine.
Because if it was going to be a profitable endeavor, we would have, cultivated those shitlords that have showed up instead of immediately banning them.
Yeah, we would have banned all of our friends right away.
Yeah, we'd have been I'm sorry, you can't, this is not for you, this is for everybody.
This is for everyone, and by everyone, we mean people who are garbage. Oh.
Yep.
Schedule. I gotta check everybody's schedule here.
So yeah, how's our team?
Well, some of them are tired, because I think the last thing we did was go on an adventure 2 weeks ago.
I don't even remember. That was a long... 2 weeks might as well be forever.
2 weeks is forever. Wait, no.
Are we gonna send Sonic to the rodeo, or Tingle to the rodeo?
We are.
Okay.
Rodeo... Here.
Welcome, Matt. This game is called Monster Rancher 4.
It's exactly as... No, god damn it. Ugh.
It's Pokemon by way of professional wrestling, and also your monsters die once you start loving them.
Yeah, it's great. No.
You've seen the anime. Oh, okay. You know it better than me then.
Trampoline. I guess. Alright, well, fuck it. It was right before. Who knows? And...
Is there anything more wild than, a friend trying to describe an anime to you?
It's kind of like when
this was
someone tries to describe a dream to you. Every time someone tries to
explain... exactly.
Here, the difference between G Gundam and Gundam Wing is that G Gundam has this kind of robot, but Gundam Wing has this other kind of robot, which no one on the internet likes. It's mind-boggling. I can't parse it.
Someone yesterday tried to explain a Japanese show to me that wasn't even an anime. Okay. It was a live-action Japanese show. And as far as I can tell, it's a show that's been around since the 80s, but it's been airing episodes for 30 years, and some people's arms are pogo sticks and they go to space, and they have spacesuits sometimes, but sometimes they don't need them, and they ride motorcycles with explosions behind them.
So you know how sometimes somebody's talking, and you just your eyes glaze over, you're trying, you're really trying, but you don't succeed. It was that. It was me. It was that. A second ago.
That just happened. Okay, so I won't give you a pop quiz on the things I just said.
Pogo stick arms.
Yep, I think. See, I don't even remember.
I don't know. I'm not sure anymore.
That was the one. That was the one that got there. Okay.
That was the only thing.
Fine.
Something about explosions at the end, you said.
I do like that Sonic, you feed Sonic some food and he just goes like, word.
What's up? Yeah,
I
no,
like it.
He's too
Thank
cool.
you.
He's too rad to enjoy things.
Sonic may be too rad for Femdom Ranch.
Sonic is pretty rad. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think Femdom Ranch could be rad.
You think it can be rad?
I think
might
it can be
able to
rad if it wants to be.
I mean, it was probably rad back in the 90s if we were to time travel it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, Emily and I have been watching... Oh, hello from a plane... Well, have fun on your airplane. No, that's nothing. Have fun when you get there.
Hey, yeah, and hopefully your plane doesn't end up not taking off and then you get to watch the stream from, like, airport bar like happened last time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all are on a Delta plane, right? So, like, good luck. Good luck and Godspeed on your Delta plane. I hope you take off. I really, really do.
I do too.
Food. Oh. Honey toast. This sounds...
Planes are rarely great, but sometimes they can be not the worst.
Yeah. Petting the scary guys... petting her sword, Clox's sword, is easily the best part of this little walking around part of the simulator.
Clox got her name because she came from a Coldplay CD.
Things are fine? Good. I'm glad
That's
things are
good.
fine. I want that.
You know, if the Delta people that messed everything up had just bought a game station instead of, you know, going to work that day.
Right. You don't have to unionize. You can just...
You don't. No, you can just buy a PlayStation instead.
Just buy one of them stayplations. And,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ground booze. I do like ground booze. It's almost as delicious as sky booze. Okay, I have to go...
I know I've talked about this before on this flight, but I really, when I was living in Los Angeles and going up to Portland to see my family, I always flew Alaska. And Alaska always had a free craft beer option for Coach. And I would, as long as I was very nice to the flight attendant, they would often come back at the end of the run and give me the second beer. And that was always a good
Yeah,
time.
second beer.
Yeah. Speaking of beer, I've got some doozies for us today.
Ooh, yeah.
None as good as the pizza and money.
Okay, right. I forgot about pizza and money.
I did drink pizza and money last time, so there's no way I can live up to that.
A spike in the stray monster population in Torval.
Oh, we are in Torval.
What's wrong with the mimosa?
Mimosas are great. I've had multiple mimosas this week already.
I love mimosas. Where are you getting multiple mimosas by Wednesday? How is that happening?
I'm counting Sunday as part of the week.
Okay, that'll do it.
Yeah. I had multiple mimosas on Sunday morning.
So apparently this is just like the animal cruelty town.
Oh. Can we get rid of the pizza? I mean, not pizza. People, oh boy.
What?
We're 5 minutes in. We're 5 minutes in.
Did you
Can we,
pregame?
I'm already on. Can we get rid of the pizza?
Yeah, what's wrong with ground mimosa? I don't understand.
Who is this boy?
Oh no.
Eric, what's up with Deal?
I don't like
What's his deal?
County Sundays Wednesday. I hate this guy.
I mean, I do like his poofy pink shirt.
So it looks like he heard that you're supposed to put a handkerchief in your pocket to look fancy, but didn't get the memo about it just being a pocket square, so he stuffed like 3 dirty
some
Kleenex
in there. Yeah, he did. Oh, Deal.
Oh, Deal.
Oh, Deal. You have some growing up to do, my friend.
Oh,
and
fucking Goofus here.
yeah.
That looks like a
I
clown
mean, this might be
bow tie.
gallant, actually.
I guess I do identify more with Goofus.
Yeah. The popped collar. The popped collar is a lot.
The popped collar is so terrible. Oh,
Yeah, no.
I think he's also a
Very
monster
bad.
cop.
He's a monster cop.
Fuck this guy.
So this is some sort of ACAB popped collar bastard.
Yeah, no, it looks like it squeaks when you grab the bow tie. An elite monster cop. He does have mega neck, doesn't he?
If there's one thing I hate about Deal, it's everything.
It's all of it.
Yeah.
His fucking
Deal don't.
his magician's vest, his puffy shirt.
He does have a fabulous ranch, though.
Oh man, we're gonna go to his house in the Hamptons. Great.
He could have the boy version of Femdom Ranch.
Oh no! Yeah, do not bring children to his fabulous ranch. Yikes. Ugh. Okay. So this guy's running a fucking monster fat camp.
Yeah, I mean, look at all those monsters in the background there. They're all sort of pushing against something.
I think they're on treadmills.
But, like, I can't tell what. I think they might be, yeah.
What do you mean, axed?
Maximum efficiency? I don't... This guy... So he's a cop, and he believes in, like... I think he's just a bad employer, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's forcing his employees to just work overtime forever.
This is an Amazon
Now,
warehouse.
he's saying they're not replaceable cogs in some machine, but he's definitely... Oh, yeah. We're saying they're not replaceable cogs in some machine. Good for us.
It's the Monster Ranch.
I think this
Okay,
guy...
go treadmill video. Factory farming. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, is this guy Tyson Chicken?
I think he might be Tyson Chicken.
By way of, I guess, a goodwill in just a neighborhood with a lot of magicians?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, boy. He really... He can't deal.
Oh, he just does not know how to deal.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Rio's so mad.
Oh, boy, deal.
Oh! Now, okay. Alright. I think...
Did Rio punch him?
Now, normally...
Good for you, Rio.
Yeah, normally I don't endorse a hit, but this guy... you can hit this guy.
Sometimes you gotta do a hit.
Whoa. Whoa, hang on.
Not even Daddy punches
Whoa,
me?
hang on.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Hold
Okay, this dialogue blog is a lot.
I did not need to know about your kink, first of all. And second of all, she doesn't belong to me. What's going on?
Oh, deal.
I just want forever. I'm imagining that this little...
We should maybe also punch him.
Yeah. I'm imagining that the little, like, blue indicator for a place to go in town is just like a sweet ring that she punched him with.
Yeah, you think she has, like, the space stone on her wrist?
I think so. Okay, so we have to fight now?
I think so. I think we have to... I think Clocks needs to, do some prove who's on top.
One last ride for Clocks. Prove who's on top in
One last ride
Ranch.
for Clocks, yeah. Damn straight. You understand it.
Oh, it's this lady again.
Oh, hey, Chio.
She's always entertaining, I guess. I don't remember. So what kind of beer do you have this week?
I have two.
Okay.
The first one I bought. Okay, so I bought two. One of them is like I know it's gonna taste real bad, so like I'm saving that one for second. The first one I got because it's got a funny name.
Ooh, okay.
So this one's called Hooky Bob.
But Hooky Bob.
No, Hooky Bob. Hooky Bob is one word, spelled HookieBobb. Hooky Bob.
That's not a word. It's my only quabble here, but go on.
Now it's made by the Crazy Mountain Brewing Company, so you know it's got to be crazy.
Okay. Ah, yes, they have crazy in their name.
Uh-huh. It's got a big picture of a bison on it.
Okay, I like those.
And it says on the back, "Get ready for a wild ride down the mountain with Magnus, Crazy Mountain's able-bodied grain pounder. He prepares grain for brewing by smashing it with his great strength. But there's more to Magnus than first meets the eye. He's strong but bright, and complex but not too intense. So buckle up and prepare for quite the lift."
Is this a Disney park ride? Also, what is a grain pounder?
Also, that blurb appears to be for a beer called Magnus. This beer is called Hooky Bob.
Wait, hang on! I sort of thought
So
Magnus was like
I
a guy they made up, like he's their most interesting man in the world.
I don't know. This just says Magnus, bison, moose, grizzly bear.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. And then nothing on this says Hooky Bob other than the title, which is like in very big font that says Hooky Bob.
Now, if you turn Hooky Bob sideways, does it spell Magnus or something? Like, how does this work?
No, it just says Hooky Bob, and if you turn it sideways, it also says Hooky Bob sideways.
Okay, well, that's not it.
No, I don't know anything about this, but I did buy the Hooky Bob, and I am drinking it.
You have purchased the Hooky Bob. Yeah, is this just a mislabeled DVD?
It might be. Crazy Mountain Brewing Company is local, though.
Okay.
This is, it's in Denver, so I could go there and ask.
So you could go and
I can
ask
visit
about
the
Hooky
Crazy
Bob.
Mountain. I can ask about the Hooky
Oh,
Bob.
sorry. Yeah, they don't care. That's how crazy they are. It doesn't matter what beer they put the labels on. It could be anything. So, have you poured Hooky Bob? Like, what color is Hooky Bob?
I've poured him. So Hooky Bob is IPA color.
Okay.
So like, I don't know what you call that, like orange, like weedy orange.
Yeah, like a weedy orange, sure.
Yeah, he tastes, kind of resiny, a little resiny and piney.
Ugh.
That's good. You've had piney IPA.
I guess I
before, I'm
have.
sure.
I just think of piney and I think of my allergies.
Oh, I would say he's sweeter than average for an IPA, like a sort of a honey-ish flavor.
Yeah, this is a mochi.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd get it again, but I don't dislike it.
Hooky Bob's alright?
Hooky Bob's alright. I give Hooky Bob like 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
That's not
somewhere
bad.
in there. It's fine.
That's a good beer to
Put
buy
Hooky in
off
front of me, I'll be like, I'm gonna bob down and drink this.
He tastes, yes.
Yeah, that's a phase. Or a phrase.
So-
I can't do words.
So this monster is a mochi, which Chiho in town was talking about how they, like, are wandering off and doing weird shit. And this is also a type of monster that we don't know how to raise yet.
Why not?
Well, apparently this...
They look easy.
Yeah, they're like one of the mascots of the games, of the series. And so it's weird that you can't raise Mochi early on, because normally you can. But apparently there's some weird story reason.
And isn't Clocks half Mochi?
Kira is half Mochi.
Or Kira, yeah, half Bell, half that.
But it's the back part, you know, when your front part is different. Like she's
Got it,
mainly
okay.
a bell monster.
Mainly Bell, okay.
They all have this hairstyle, of course they do.
I mean, you gotta have some Anna of Arundel's in your game somewhere. It's just like...
There are rules.
Every game has to have at least 3, yeah.
Yeah, these two have a lot to talk about their mochi. Oh no.
One time, I was out with my Mochi, who didn't want to be out at all when we were attacked by a stray monster.
Is this the story of how we got expelled?
I think it might be. My Mochi, weak from exhaustion, lunged at the monster, and they both fell into the sea!
What?
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
My Mochi protected me despite my selfishness.
That's
Oh,
so
that's really
sad.
sad.
Oh.
I can't raise a Mochi again. Oh.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Look how sad Philia looks.
This is really sad.
She
I
just-
didn't realize we had, like, this tragic backstory where our favorite monster died,
Yeah,
saving our life.
his trauma was brought back just by looking at this cute, adorable Psyduck.
Ugh. This game is, like, more serious than you think.
Yeah, it sneaks
Always.
up on you.
Yeah.
Mochi Camp. Yeah, they're so huggable and friendly. Uh-oh. Our friends are
This
so
is
sad.
great. I love that our friends are like, we're not like, we haven't been primed to do any sort of romance nonsense. It's just been like, no, they just want to help us.
Let's be legit friends. Oh, but now, okay, but
Yeah.
but
yeah, I know it won't stay.
There's
that
a
way,
little bit-
but,
there's-
like, that's been nice so far.
yeah, there's been just like teeny tiny things, and nothing has been
Yeah.
too overt, which is nice. Except for TT.
cut to TT.
God damn
sure,
it!
okay.
Every time.
Hi, TT.
You're still wearing your fancy turtleneck.
This is like when Team Rocket got like dressed up as scientists.
Oh my god, yes. This
is what Master likes.
Ugh!
Okay, I mean,
This is what Master
he's
likes.
into it. It's fine.
Not even Daddy punches me. There's just so
Look,
much today.
Let TT have her thing.
No, it's fine. Again, I just don't need... It is on brand for Femdom Ranch, that's true.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So much kink in this episode.
There's a lot of kink in this episode, and this game.
Alright, I guess we're going to the university.
Alright, we'll get to meet her master. Why do you have to come to the ranch on an errand? I mean, you're the one in this relationship, TT.
It would be Mistress on Femdom Ranch.
On our
true.
ranch, yeah.
Alright, I guess we have to go back to Torbil again next week, because this game has no chill, and has put all of its cutscenes in one 10-minute block. Great!
I mean, we do have to beat Deal. Like,
We have to beat the shit out of him.
I do want Deal to be dead at the end of this week.
Yeah, like not his monster hurt, not like his ranch destroyed. No, him dead.
Dead. Like, actually, like, his soul gone out of his body into the air.
We're gonna do.
Died.
We're gonna do Monster Cry, and we're just gonna, we're not gonna tell Clocks to do it, but we're pretty sure she will.
Have you seen Clocks?
We have raised
Have you seen
her
her?
right. Well, I don't know. Do you want to look at her? Have you? Okay. Do you know anyone who can throw a bathtub on their head over and over?
I mean, I know Clocks.
Good job, Clocks.
Yay.
Fucking
Pet your sword.
Pet your sword. More sword petting.
Also, Clocks is probably going to die in this episode, so...
Oh, yeah, we did say that last time, though, and it didn't happen, so...
It didn't happen, that's true.
I guess we'll see. Nope. Clocks, we did this. We've been through this. I'm also not emotionally ready for the death of Clocks.
I'm not ready to. No.
But I have a lot of CDs on my right.
Okay.
So I'm ready, sort of mechanically.
Tingle, why are you so tired?
Because the trambopoline is a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, we had some scheduling issues. Have a good airplane.
Bye, Io. Have a good airplane. Have fun in the sky.
We're gonna have a lot of fun with our femdom. It'll be great.
Oh yeah.
Where's our other friend? 2, 3, 4. There's Kira. I was like, what the fuck? I lost one of our monsters.
Kira's got to punch that bag.
Gotta punch that bag.
Yeah.
So this week for drinking, I have wine. Yeah, that's a good question actually. Why does Tingle have a CD floating in front of her? I don't know. That's just kind of how pixies do in this game.
Some people are just a big fan of Smash Mouth.
Yeah, and she is that. She's still Tingle from the block. That's definitely it. It's got to be that. So I have a wine, as is usually the case.
As is tradition, yeah.
But beers.
I moved on to. There's a lot more funny beers at my store, so I'm going to go through some of them.
That's
first.
great. The funniest beer I could find at my store recently was Bud Light Lemon Tea, which I did not buy.
I mean, you would have to pay me to drink that,
right? I mean, although it is kind of...
Can't really blame you.
Toggle and Torbil is not confusing whatsoever.
Wait, they're actually two? Oh, they're two things?
Yeah.
I never got there.
Yeah, we started in Toggle and now we're Torbil. I guess if someone was going to drink a Bud Light lemon tea, it would be me, because it's fresh from the tap here. It's like right from the source.
Do you remember Carrie Nelson tried really hard to, change, how people will use gay as a pejorative?
Mm-hmm.
And we need to make that not happen ever again?
Yup.
So we were like, well, we need a replacement word to sort of give people, so when we're taking something away, we're giving them something.
Sure.
And so we came up with Bud Light Lime.
Ooh, that's very good.
So people can be like, well, that's so Bud Light Lime. And that, we can disparage Bud Light Lime all we want.
Yeah, fuck Bud Light Lime.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just very bad.
I mean, now, let's be real. If I'm at a concert or a ball game, and that's all they got, then I might have a Budweiser product. But it's not going to be Bud Light water.
I'll have water.
Okay, so he's giving us a medal with a skull on it.
Okay.
Bud Light Lime is not the bad wine of the week. Bud Light Lemon Tea will be when I can buy when I have time to buy more beer. But
what are you drinking? So what are you drinking?
So what I have right now is a red blend by Dark Horse, which is called Double Down.
Ooh.
So
gotta double down this week.
It's either a KFC wine or a riverboat gambling wine. Either way, it's gonna be terrible.
I mean, both are great.
It was
I'm
also
very
like
excited to hear how it
$3 at Total Wine.
Oof, okay.
A Neil Breen wine.
Or a Neil Breen wine! Yes, no, I love that.
I wish I was doing a wine pairing with a homemade Double Down, but I had pasta for dinner because I live in the same home as Emily.
Eric, sorry, I know we're talking about other things, but have you seen the Neil Breen film Double Down?
I have
because
not
it
seen
is
Double Down.
a trip. Okay. I won't ruin it for you, but it is worth your time.
Oh, this reminds me. I've had something that I wanted to talk to you about on the stream.
Okay.
So, did you ever see, or did we ever play, or anything, any of Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, the best RPG Maker game of all time?
Nope.
Okay.
This is the first I've heard of it.
So it's a game that exists in a dystopian future where Charles Barkley destroyed the world with the Chaos Dunk, and basketball is now illegal.
Ooh, that's no good.
And
gotta fix that.
And Michael Jordan is the leader of the anti-basketball cops.
Sure.
And it's just truly hilarious and bizarre.
We may need to play that.
So, we may need to play that, and here's the thing about it. The sequel, which I kickstarted 5 years ago, finally has a playable demo.
Okay. All right.
So,
all right.
I'm very excited at some point.
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
For us to play either the original Charles Barkley Shut Up Jam Gaiden, or, and I have to read this, hang on. The magical realms of Tir na Nog, Escape from Necron 7, Revenge of Kukulkan, the official game of the movie, Chapter 2 of the Hoops Barkley Saga. Which is the whole title of that game.
Yeah, no, we're playing it. I don't know what else I can say other than the fact that we're playing it. there's no way we're not playing it.
There's not a lot of other things to say other than the name of that game.
Yeah, no, we're playing the game. You and me are gonna play that game.
I'm so glad. Mm-hmm. It's it's like if the grand fiction that we established in the universe of Michael Jordan's Chaos in the Windy City was really the thing. Consistently not being on the bottom of your following list? Hell yeah! What does that mean?
That's great. I don't know what that means either, but I'm happy for it.
I'm glad. We've got the good SEO. We've got that good domain authority.
I'm sure that if you Google Pixel Crimes, eventually will come up.
There are channels you follow with less viewers than us. Well,
oh, that's good.
I think that says something about how you're a good person. More than us. Oh my god, so much Mochi talk this week.
I mean, it's very sad.
Oh my...
Mochina. Well, and she died from an...
Fuck!
Jesus! All these Mochi!
Fuck!
Holy shit.
What is going on? Oh, their name is Talt.
Talt is not a good name.
Talt. I couldn't do anything to help, so I became a monster doctor.
I mean, that's a good origin story. Your monster died.
I do want some fucking mochi.
You want to eat a mochi now? Yeah, me too. That's the thing, is like they're dying, and I'm like, well, can I eat him?
Can I eat that little ice cream jelly friend?
Can I eat it? Can I eat the jelly friend? Can I just plop them in my mouth and eat them?
Oh my god, has the game tricked us this whole time? Are these two gonna bond over their mochi death experience? And that's gonna be the romance plot? Just like out of nowhere?
That would be so much better.
Because it would be super realistic and reasonable.
Now, did we gender our character, or did we just put in a name?
We just put in the name, but we've been referred to by the game as he many times.
Got it, okay.
Gotta try hard for Mochina. Well,
I can't goof on it because it's very sad.
Yeah,
is the problem with this game.
I keep starting to make fun of
If I don't keep
Mochina.
working with monsters, Mochina would weep in heaven.
Fucking
Holy
Christ.
shit!
This is the biggest downer.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna sleep.
You probably think it was her fault? No!
What is going on with the facial expressions in this scene?
Yeah, the people who programmed this did not, like, read the dialogue.
Ria's giving us the fucking side-eye, like she doesn't want to be in class anymore, and Talt's like, my best friend monster is probably crying in heaven, because I'm bad at my job.
Yeah, that's the right fucking reaction, Weezer. ... exclamation point.
Does it? I don't know. I don't
know
is it
either.
a localization thing? I'm so baffled. This is beyond fucking Ted Woolsey levels of localization. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, the facial expression versus the sad dialogue. That's it. Yeah.
Probably.
I guess that.
Probably.
Maybe it's less sad. Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
What does ... exclamation point sound like in conversation? That's a very good question. It's like...
Hang on, Taylor Swift is here. Hang on. We
Okay,
gotta stop.
sorry.
Taylor Swift is here. She's here to sell us trading gadgets. I hope we don't have bad blood, or whatever. What? Whose name is Swift? That's nothing.
I mean, Taylor Swift, you literally just said it. Whose name is Swift? You can't make that joke after picking out the person whose name is Swift.
Fair, okay. Is it just the Tim Allen grunt? So every time there's an awkward pause in a conversation in this game, our guy goes, Is that
I think it's more like,
I don't know what any of these do.
Intense book. A lucky book, a magic book, a healing book. Or just book. Just regular book.
What about the helping friendly book? What is any of this? Okay, LMIH, lucky, magic, intense, and healing. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they each raise one of our stats, right? Like, whatever stat we want.
Right, I guess. I just don't... Alright, what stat...
Except for Rodeo, which just levels up your Yeehaw stat.
What stat are we super into?
Well, what do like Tingle and Sonic do?
Okay, so...
Like, what do we need them to do? Because they're not good yet,
Well,
and we need to make them not be the worst.
If we want Sonic to be good, we probably want a magic trampoline so it can go fast.
I mean, the idea of a magic trampoline sounds amazing to me, just generically.
Alright, so we're buying a magic trampoline.
I mean, I would like to buy a magic trampoline in reality, and then I would like to bounce on it, and I would like it to do some magic things to me.
Like, what kind of magic things would a magic trampoline do?
I assume it lets you sort of travel, like, you bounce very high, and then maybe you travel to another trampoline.
I see we've got the internet comment etiquette answer in our channel.
Sure.
Here's the 20%. It's here.
Uh-huh. No, that's also a possibility, that you don't need a trampoline for that.
Well, but what if you, like... What if you
had that
did have a
also?
trampoline that you could use?
I don't know, what would the magic be, though? you're really shattering my reality because now that's
Chaz,
just a regular trampoline.
Chaz, the magic is in your boy's dick. I feel like you should know this.
Okay. Well, then it's a magic dick on a regular trampoline, Eric. That's not the same as a magic trampoline.
It's just a magic dick. Okay.
It's a magic dick. Now, if you said, "Can I buy a magic dick at store?" that's a different question.
I think we just bought a pitching machine.
A pitching mag.
Wait, what?
What if the magic enters the dick through the ass from the trampoline? So it goes from trampoline, and then it goes transitive property through the butt into dick.
Okay, you know, I believe that. Running,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was not picturing it that way, but now I can see it.
Okay. There are multiple animes about this. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably real.
I don't not believe this. Okay, well, we fucked
No.
up, because we could have bought a magic pitching machine, and I didn't know about that.
Well,
we'll get it later.
we could. Yeah, that's fine.
'Cause we don't have
need
any-
a magic pitching machine today.
We're gonna buy a regular pitching machine, though.
I mean, are we? Is there baseball we can do? Pitching machines feel very specifically tied to one activity, which is not basketball, the other one.
Yeah, it's very
I said.
tied to basketball. Called hentai. It has a name, and you will respect
It's also
it.
very large. This pitching machine is large.
It's a big machine, okay?
Yeah.
How big is your pitching machine? Gosh. Do you, not know about machines?
I did legitimately almost buy a pitching machine at a garage sale last week.
Okay, I need to know about this.
Well, it was for sale. It was very large, and it was very spidery and cobwebby, and it was $75, and it was worth a lot more than that, but I didn't want to deal with how big it
You
was.
had to,
so I was
right,
like,
because you would have then
I'll
had to
pass.
sell it to someone, which would have involved
Yes.
moving it.
it would have involved moving it twice and storing it. None of that sounded good to me.
None of that's good. I don't
Yeah.
want to buy anything.
Also trying to fit it into my tiny car.
Oof, yeah. Alright.
So, unfortunately, we don't have a pitching machine.
That's really sad, but
It's a little sad.
I'm gonna try
I could have learned how to hit a curveball finally.
I'm gonna try my double down. See how that is.
Yeah, double it up. Double your fun.
Alright, so you know how sometimes you have your $3 red blend, right?
Yeah, the $2 sharks and yeah.
And you take a sip of the old $3 red blend and you think, this is kinda nothing, and also just a little too sweet.
Yeah.
It's that one. It's the same red
Okay, so
blend as all the other cheap red
It's a
blends.
Charles.
This is-
It's what we call a Charles.
Yeah, this is a $3 chuck, but it tastes like a $2 chuck.
Charles Schwab.
Yeah.
I mean, the $2 chucks are $3 these days.
Oh, okay. So it's literally just
so
the same.
it's the going rate. It's the going rate. Yeah.
I just $2 chuck is.
I would have
about-
expected it to be double a chuck.
Hey, thanks, Zephyr.
Hey, thanks, Zephyr.
Well, if it's any consolation, we also only remember at most 3 of these 8 months because of the amount of wine we drink
Yep.
on this stream. So
Absolutely, and the 19% beer I had last week.
So you're in good company.
It's the crimes of Grindelwald of wines. Oh boy,
Fucking-
we saw that Grindelwald.
Fucking
We saw that Grindelwald
Grindelwald.
movie. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I saw the first one on a plane.
Okay, first one's pretty decent. I thought that was decent.
The
anyway.
first one was okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
good. I didn't think it was good.
I thought it was
anyway.
pretty okay.
It was
This,
watchable.
if you didn't like that one, oh boysers, you're not gonna like this one. I'll say this: we watched Suicide Squad this weekend on a goof because it seemed like it was going to be fun bad.
Oh no.
It was fun bad. I would say that the film Suicide Squad, was a better motion picture than Grindelwald's Crimes.
Okay. Wow. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Mhm.
How-
Yeah, and I think everyone in our group agreed with that too. It wasn't just me.
That doesn't make sense. How?
Because the Grundle movie didn't really have anything in it. Nothing happened in the movie, and it was long and just literally, I'm trying to remember what happened. Like, Grundle shows up and he, I think, goes on a chariot ride in the sky, and
What?
then Dumbledore's there at a certain point and he doesn't do anything, and then the movie ends.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Doesn't make a lot
Yeah,
of
like,
sense.
I don't know if anyone else in the chat who watched this movie can, like, describe it any more eloquently than that.
Suicide Squad
Also-
probably had like an act structure, yeah.
No, it didn't really. Suicide Squad was awful.
Ugh. These movies all sound
But at least
terrible.
Suicide Squad was batshit. Like, it was weird.
Okay.
The Grundle film was not.
That bad Grundle.
Didn't do anything. He didn't do things, and then just magic happened, and then it ended.
I did see that he did not do nearly as many crimes that were crimes as he was supposed to do.
I mean, he vaped a lot. He vaped just a whole lot of
like
times.
indoors, just a lot of indoor vaping.
Yes. And I'm not even joking. Like, most of his crimes were vape.
Wait,
related.
hang on. Do you just vape out of your wand? Is that how it works?
He had, like, some vape magic.
You have
Like-
vape magic.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really describe it any other way other than some of his magic was, like, very vape-related. Like, just, like, vape-adjacent magic
Just like
that we saw him do.
sick vape tricks?
Yeah, like, it was like, I'm gonna, like, show you the future, because I'm a fascist, and he would, like, breathe vape on people, and then the future would happen.
So wait. He would show you the fascist future.
Uh-huh.
So it's like The Man in the High Castle, but with magic vaping.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I would say. That show also, nothing really happens in it.
It does no. There's a man named Frank Frink, and then they watch a tape, and then everybody gets
Yep.
all fucked up about watching themselves die on videotapes. And it's like, well, I mean, you're
You
dead.
made it further than I did.
And then it's like, oh, well, okay, how do these tapes work? We found the guy with all the tapes. And the guy with all the tapes like, I don't fucking know. And then I stopped watching. And that's the story.
Yeah, I didn't even make it to the part where they found the man with the tapes.
They found the tape man, which you would think is like, I'm sorry, fucking spoilers for Amazon original series, whatever. Sorry, Jeff Bezos, whose streaming service we're on. But... what was I saying? Yeah, this fucking show's terrible.
The man in the high VHS store.
Don't watch The Man in the Vape Castle. Don't do it.
I mean, 'cause what happened with me was I watched it and it was like, they spent 3 episodes getting to a town in Colorado that seemed important. And then they hung out there and were in the woods for an episode and then they went home. And I was
Right.
like, well, I've had enough.
They were in the woods, and that was supposed to matter. And then they weren't in
Yeah.
the woods, and then they left. And then the woods didn't matter anymore.
Right.
Okay.
And like, I could have been watching Star Trek with my time.
You could have been watching literally anything else. Oh my god, there's a development on the missing Mochi case.
Oh, okay, let's find out.
Are you ready to relive your trauma? Let's fucking go.
Oh boy.
They head for the jungle. Okay. Kalaragi jungle.
Cool, let's go there again. We've only been there 90 times.
Hey, who likes the fucking... who is this?
What, Cortez?
Oh. Oh no, Cortez the Killer is here.
Yeah, who's this fucking colonializer?
Oh, I hate this colonialist. And his jeweled dagger.
Ugh. All the men in this episode are awful, Eric.
This is why we're on Femdom Ranch.
It's true.
The stray monster.
Yeah,
hunter.
hide your golden cities. Don't let Cortez in the jungle.
Hide your treasure, hide your gold. What is happening? What? Great. Oh, that's gonna help me a
Wait.
lot.
Are you saying he put a fucking ghost in a doll of the thing that is the ghost?
Oh, I hate it!
Because that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Did you see that?
That thing... Yep, mm-hmm.
That was like a fucking Silent Hill item.
It's a haunted doll. We have a haunted doll.
Doot. Haunted Doll Watch. Oh no. Okay, so it's broken?
It's broken because it's got a ghost in him. Yeah, it has a mysterious power over Mochi because you put a ghost in it!
You fucking Gaston here. It's just like, well,
Gaston put a ghost in my doll!
I'm the stray monster hunter, but fuck it, you do it. Oh, Mochi Mischief.
Oh, well, they made words go. Hey, welcome.
It's time for retail therapy.
I mean, I do love this item. Like, we get beef chocolate, canned fuel, honey toast, or cake. It's a good store.
I mean,
I would go to this store.
She had a bunch of other shit, but I kind of went past it.
Sure.
Mm.
I'm looking at this second beer.
Okay, I'm scared of it.
I'm not up to it yet, but I'm looking at it.
I'm scared of beer number 2. Yeah, I feel like
I'm
beer
very
number 2
frightened.
is like a second half of the stream beer.
It's like in a tall boy can too, so there's a lot of it.
It's just a good,
I bought a third one in case it was undrinkable, and I just had to drain pour it.
nice.
You want to come try my first beer? You can come in and try it if you want. It's very unremarkable.
That's sad.
I mean, it's just like, it's one of those beers where if I'm out with friends at lunch and, like, I get an IPA and I drink it, I'm gonna, like, drink the IPA and then I'm gonna forget about it and never remember it again.
You're just like, yes, this was a beer.
Give it a try. Tell the stream what you think.
Oh yeah, I want Emma's rating on this, for sure. I need to know. Did our ranch got way uglier
It's
when
like
we...
an IPA flavored beer.
An IPA flavored beer?
Yeah, but not actually an IPA.
So, like, inspired...
Okay, that's
It's
fair.
half IPA, half, I don't know, something else.
Inspired
It's got
by the
something
true
else?
story of an IPA.
Like a watered down IPA.
All right, so
Exactly.
there we have it. It is the IPA flavored beer.
That's depressing.
I think that's a fairly safe review.
So, this pitching machine just really uglied up our whole ranch.
Yeah, no, it's really gross. I mean, the pitching machine that I was going to buy was a lot less bad.
Really, and it was still covered in cobwebs and shit, and it was better than this.
Yeah, but it's smaller. Like, it didn't have a giant fence.
Oh, Limerita is also a good thing to use as just a pejorative term.
Yeah. Oh boy, this next beer I've got is very close to the Limerita, you guys.
Limerita! That's what I have to say about
I hope
that.
everyone sticks around for the second half of the stream
Oh
so
my God.
they can experience this along with me.
If you wanted to get someone into IPAs, but they hated how intense the hops were. So, like, if you wanted... It's an IPA for people who don't like IPAs, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think it's still got a little too many hops for people who don't like hops. But, yeah, I think Emma's on the right track.
That's legitimate. That seems like a good beer to have for somebody who's like, I guess I'll try it, you know?
Yeah, the time I got into IPAs was when I got really, really drunk and I was like, I like IPAs now. Get me a green flash at the supermarket.
Yeah.
And Matt Murphy, who may or may not still be here, did that. And then I was like, this is good. I like it.
Oh,
now.
that's nice.
Yeah. Which is crazy because Green Flash is pretty intense.
Yeah,
but
that's quite
that
the
was
beer.
one. I was just like, no, I like it now.
That's what got you started on them IPAs, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, also, it was my mind deciding that I liked it before I had it.
That's
I don't
fair.
know why.
All right.
Your friend's dad owns Green Flash?
Whoa, that's cool.
That's wild. You should get us all a free Green Flash for life.
Green Flash for life.
Yeah, it's really not a Melissa beer, for sure.
All right, let's go on an adventure.
All right, we're going to the jungle to go meet our friends, the sort of
The mochi balls.
the bad memories, friends.
Let's go meet Psyduck and have trauma.
Cool.
Yay!
I do occasionally have therapy before Pixel Crimes on Wednesdays, so this is just like, double down.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's I was gonna say my therapy day also used to be Wednesday.
Mine is floating currently.
That's like, you know, as long as you can get it done.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a consistent one, but you know, if you have your therapist that you work well with, then you'll do whatever it is to stay on their schedule.
Exactly. Clocks is so good.
Clocks is so good.
I'm gonna be very sad when Clocks is gone.
Well, we're gonna fuse Clocks with something else and make some weird nonsense.
Okay.
That's kind of like the end game of this whole thing, is fusing your dead monsters with other dead monsters to make cool shit.
Is it more like having a kid or more like Steven Universe, would you say?
It's more like having a kid, but in like a Fire Emblem way, where your kids are just like higher statted versions of their parents.
Got it, okay.
At least that's how I remember it. Obviously, we've made it like halfway through this game and we fucking haven't done it.
Right. I mean, we could have, I guess, but we didn't really want to.
Well, nothing has died yet, and we kind of, like, we just sort of shelved the Garu we started with, which probably...
Yeah, I mean, we've just straight up killed some friends that we, like, brought along from the, like, Eclipse, and we're just like, I don't think... I mean, we didn't actually mean to pick you, so goodbye.
Right, well, that's normal. That's a normal,
Sure, it's normal to kill the kids you don't want to bring along on your life.
That's a very normal... Wow, you're just... It's the liberal apocalypse in here, I guess. No, but that's like part of the normal play pattern. I think just like... We've gotten up to B rank or whatever, and that's good. But we're gonna have to get, another powerhouse like Clocks, which theoretically will come from the merger of Clocks and, I don't know, maybe probably a Gretzico.
Right, that makes sense. I do want to see a cross between Clocks and a Gretzico. That sounds great.
Right? Doesn't that sound like just the best monster?
Yeah. A Gretzico Season 2 just dropped. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Netflix was telling me that. And I was like, I haven't even started this show yet.
It goes quick.
I mean, I can imagine.
You can watch the whole season in like an hour and a half.
I fell behind on wrestling last week.
Oh, yeah, you can't fall behind on wrestling.
So
yeah.
I caught up today.
How are your favorite Wrestle Girls and Wrestle Boys?
They've been not appearing as much on TV because they're focusing on some storylines that I don't really give a shit about. But
that's too bad.
Becky Lynch has a title defense match Sunday, so that'll be fun.
Okay, are you gonna watch that one live?
No, because we'll be at a funeral, so I will be watching that probably like next Tuesday.
Okay.
So I'll just have to shut off my internet.
Yeah, you should have like a wrestle block on your Twitter or something.
Well, what I do is I turn off. I don't follow a lot of wrestle people on Twitter to avoid this, and then I turn off my wrestling chat, and then I just don't go to the wrestling Reddit.
Got it.
Like,
okay, and then on Tuesday you'll binge all the content that's happening.
Yeah, on Tuesday I'll go read. I mean, I don't even really read the Wrestle Reddit unless somebody says, like, hey, go look at this post, you'll like it. So it's mostly just like, yeah, Tuesday I'll watch all the shows, and then, I don't know, talk to Eric and Brogan about it, and that'll be about it.
Makes sense.
That's most of how I interact with the content, is just watch it and say, I like this, or I didn't like this.
I mean, I definitely enjoy finding a, like, non-toxic fandom that I can hang out in for whatever I'm into.
Right, and, like...
I feel like that's just an enjoyable experience a lot of the time.
Exactly, and I've discovered the non-toxic segment of the fandom, and it's my friends who like it, and I'm just not worried about going further into the fan. Like, I'm not listening to podcasts or anything.
I think the one thing that I didn't really like was when I was like, I find the like I find the general McElroy fandom to be amazing and like full of the best people.
Yes.
But specifically the Adventure Zone subreddit I found to be like a thing I couldn't really listen to because it would just nitpick and make me enjoy the show less.
Yeah, no.
So I had to dip out of that.
They're very determined. I went there once. They're very determined to not like the thing that they spend all their time thinking about.
Well, everything used to be better in the past. Like, even before Balance ended, everything was better before. We want to go back
Which
to that.
makes
And, like, no matter what it was.
No sense. Like, I don't... That's... They learned so much from Balance that they're using now.
It's also...
And it's just
just frustrating, too. Like, I just don't want to experience it that way.
No, I want to just enjoy the content that I'm trying to enjoy.
Right.
And, like, it's not like the content is, you know, some hyper-problematic thing that I have to, you know, go and be like, all right,
Yeah,
well,
you have to reckon with.
I have to reckon with this by talking about it and reading about it and thinking about it. It's just, like, some legit wholesome content that...
Yeah.
Oh, I pressed the fart button. Oopsie doops.
Meh. Every game should just have a fart button.
It's kind of like, 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, which has a curse button.
Melissa did just finish Balance. She got through Balance in record fucking pace. I don't think anyone has ever listened to Balance quicker.
How long did it take you?
That's a good question. I think it took her about 2 weeks.
Wow! I mean, if I found Balance right now, that is what would happen.
Right, yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
I would binge
I mean,
the
it's
shit
that
out of
good. Yeah.
It would be like...
Oh, you listened at 1.5 speed. See, I hate that.
I listen to other stuff at 1.5 speed. Like, I listen to, like... If I just want information out of a podcast... Like, when I listen to Limited Resources, I listen at 1.5 speed. Because, like, I'm not... The podcast is not about how Marshall and Luis, you know, deliver their jokes or whatever. It's about Marshall and Luis telling me what they think about Limited.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could listen to Balance at that, if anything, because of the music.
The music is...
Because the soundtrack to Balance is, like, one of my favorite soundtracks to anything.
I paid Griffin money to download the soundtrack.
Yeah.
But, that being said, how I enjoy things
I'm glad
and
you
how
got through it,
enjoy
yeah.
things are different.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, like, the thing is, if that's how you feel, there's not shit I can say about it if that was legitimately
Yeah, I mean,
how you
this is living the Sonic life, and we can't really critique the Sonic lifestyle.
We can't critique the Sonic life. The Sonic lifestyle is the
No.
one true lifestyle. We gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast. You gotta go fast.
If you watch... Let me know if you figure out how to watch this stream at 1.5 speed, but also live.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure... I have no doubt that she's listened to this stream at 1.5 speed on VODs.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if you unlock the secret of how to watch us live in 1.5 speed, well, I guess we can start writing Click 2.
I might have sounded better at 1.5 speed. We don't know.
Oh. I probably do right now, because my voice is all scratchy. So you can hear the scratches faster.
Yeah.
This fucking jungle. We've been here so many times, Jazz.
So many times and nothing
We've
changes.
spent so many times in this goddamn jungle.
I'm almost wishing for climate change to destroy this jungle.
Oh, wow. But the
I know,
the
right?
habitat of the beautiful Hibis.
I know, but I don't want to come here anymore.
And the
if
way
it doesn't exist, I don't have to come back.
The way it does amoeba at you.
Yeah, I do like the Hibis, but we're gonna kill it dead.
The Hibis. We're gonna deforest the fuck out of this jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to industrialize this jungle and mine it for all of its, whatever the thing is.
I mean, we do have Cortez here to do that for us.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Cortez is gonna do it. Kira Master
Cortez is gonna do that for us,
Champagne.
yeah.
What is that? Oh, man. Okay, so this hurts her also? That seems like a move I don't want to use.
I don't like that. I don't want to share any pain.
No, I want her to inflict pain. Pass on share pain for sure. So, I know we didn't have Pixel Crimes last week, and I'm sad about that. But boy did we have fun at the Fish concert.
Oh yeah, so tell us all about the Fish concert. I need to hear.
Okay, so we went 2 nights in a row. We went on Tuesday and on Wednesday because we had tickets for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was downtown in, just an arena, but it was, like... I learned that no matter where you go, Fish fans are the fucking same people.
That's cool. I mean, I feel like they're pretty chill.
They're largely pretty chill. Tuesday night, there were a couple of chompers. Which is Chaz's favorite term for shitty Fish fans. You remember chompers.
Oh, I remember chompers. So, I think we need to tell everybody about chompers.
I think we need to explain chompers, yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, Emily, those were the chompers. It was them.
So, chomper is a Fish fandom pejorative for any part of the Fish fandom that is not like your part.
Yep!
So, if you're sort of a casual fan, then the chompers are going to be the people who are just like, they go to all the shows and they're really hipster about it. If you're like a hipster fan who's been to every show, the chompers are the casual fans. Chompers are the people who wave the cell phones around. They're the people who sing along. They're the people who don't sing along if you're a sing-along person and they're too bummed. Like, the people who do too many drugs, the people who don't do enough drugs. So it's just like, everyone's just like, fucking chompers. And you never know what they mean, because chomper doesn't actually mean anything.
You're probably the chomper that they're talking about.
I'm definitely a chomper. Are you a chomper?
We're all chompers in our own way.
We're all chompers. Yeah, when we went to Fish in South Carolina, the chompers were definitely the shitty bros.
The chompers were absolutely the bros.
Yeah.
Those fucking bros. So on Tuesday, we had some chompers behind us, which were just like two people who just wanted to scream at each other for like 15 minutes during a jam. And
they just went like, woo, woo.
No,
woo,
they were yelling at
like
each other.
What?
No, they were yelling at each other about something. Like, they were having a loud disagreement at a Fish show behind us.
Were they just like, dude, I can't believe that real estate deal that you brought me in on went bad. And he's like, no, that deal was good for me. Like, that kind of thing, or what?
I don't know. It was something about something. I couldn't understand them. I could just understand that they were mad at each other. And that was just, it was bringing me down. Because that's not what Fish is about, man.
It's not. No, Fish is about just sort of like surrendering to the flow.
Just letting it...
Gotta get into that flow.
Letting it fucking take you away. And just like...
Yeah.
Just taking the part of my brain that gets really anxious when I don't have anything that I'm actively doing. And just
make it go.
Make it leave. And just...
Make it go away.
Have a great time. And
this is why I feel like I've been to Fish both with and without drugs, and I feel like it's a pretty comparable experience.
It's all about this, like, Fish with or without drugs is a very similar experience. Like,
it's just all about sort of like, just, you know, being. It's about being.
Just being present and listening to the good music.
Which is hard for people like us to do, I think.
It's
and
very
Fish is
hard.
Like, very good way to do it.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to do in my day-to-day. Gaming is one of the ways I do that, as it turns out.
Makes a lot of sense. That makes a ton of sense.
So, being able to... But like, live music does a better job. Like, it absolutely
Not
does
all live music for me, though.
Yeah?
Sometimes I'll go to live music, and I'll be like... I'm just very self-conscious about, like, my body right now. Like, I'll just be like,
sure.
Oh, I don't really know how to move to this, and I feel like very up in my own head about it, and like, or like, people will know the songs way better than me, and then I'll just be like, feel self-conscious about that.
That's a good point,
or like, I'll be waiting for like the one song I know to show up. Fish is like one of the only ones where I can just really feel like I can turn off and be.
I guess I think
it's part of why I like them.
Curated my live music things that I go to things that are that. And yeah, I definitely I definitely had a lot of vape clouds blasted in my face on Wednesday night, and that definitely changed my experience for sure. Because they were, you know, definitely just regular vape clouds, and not Good Times vape clouds at all.
Yeah, Omega, I feel like I know myself on weed enough at this point to, like, know when I'm high or not.
Right.
But I feel like even when I'm not high, I'm still at least minorly, like, I'm not the soberest. So that I'm sure that plays it, too.
Exactly. But there's definitely some element of that, right? Like,
yeah.
if you're getting weed smoked in
so.
your face the whole night, you're gonna get some of it. You're gonna obtain that white pot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But both nights were a lot of fun.
Good.
The first,
which was the highlight? What was the highlight?
So, okay. On Wednesday night, the St. Louis Blues won the Stanley Cup during the act break. So, that was kind of a big deal.
And you were in St. Louis.
And we were here in the city of St. Louis. And the Blues were in Boston at the time.
Okay. And this is their first ever championship,
this is their first one. Their first champio. So, we were in an arena, like, literally, you could tell when the Blues scored a goal during either the act break or before the show, because everyone would just start cheering.
That's cool.
It was an incredible energy. And then, you know, obviously, like I said, they won Game 7 during the set break. And, I said, well, at some point, Phish is going to come out and play Gloria, maybe as the encore. And
is that the Blues song? Like that's their Sweet Caroline?
Yeah, that's their Sweet Caroline. And the story of that is that when some of the players were in Philly, like going to an Eagles game or something, they were at a bar beforehand and they heard Gloria be played in the bar, and they were like, "This song's pretty cool. Let's have this be our thing." And they just, like, made the bar play it over and over again. And then that became the St. Louis song just because the players were hyped about it.
Nice.
And Phish came out and played it immediately after the set break. And then went into Loving Cup, which I assume was about Lord Stanley's Cup in this particular case.
Of course, yeah, there's not about oral sex this time.
No.
Just this time.
Just this one time, it was about having oral sex with Lord Stanley's Cup.
I mean, also a thing that I'm sure has happened.
Definitely during some of those parades, it just probably happened.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you heard the story about how Gronk broke the Lombardi Trophy.
I did hear about him breaking the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Gronk brought the Lombardi Trophy with him to Fenway Park during Red Sox opening day, and then decided he would bunt with it.
He's an actual idiot.
Yep.
He's gonna go to the WWE and get more concussions, so, you know, that's gonna be great for him.
I mean, I hope he doesn't get concussions, but I also will absolutely watch him wrestle.
Oh, right? I mean, he's done it. He's wrestled before. He's been in a couple Royal Rumbles.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I
would watch him Royal.
I'll have to show you the Royal Rumble he was in. I think maybe there were two.
When I come visit, you have to show that to me.
Yeah, we'll fire up the old WWE network.
Yeah. It sounds great.
It's pretty goofy. But yeah, no, it was they were great shows.
Cool.
You know, Phish seemed like they had practiced. Like they were, you know, obviously they were a little rough on night one, but they seemed like they had practiced together.
Well, it was their first night of their whole summer tour, right?
It was the first show of the tour. So they had a little rust to work off, but it was really good.
Sure.
The light rig that they had was unreal. And I hope that's
Oh, did they have a new rig?
They have a new rig, and it is ridiculous.
Cool.
Can't wait for you to see it.
I mean, we're seeing their tour finale, their 3-night stand in Denver.
That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and if you thought there was drugs in St. Louis, oh buddy.
Right. Well,
oh boy.
In St. Louis, I had to drive to the venue. So whenever somebody was like, "Hey man, you want some of my Vaporino?" I was like, "No, I am driving my car, but thank you." I would like to have full control of my vehicle and also, not get put in the jail. Both of those.
It might be worth Ubering to the the venue in Denver.
I think we either need to Uber or we need to rotate who's driving.
Sure, yeah, that's fine too.
I just don't know how far it is from where you live.
It's far.
Okay.
It's up in the industry town.
Right. So Ubering might be very, very expensive.
There might be a train. I mean, we can check in on the train. I don't know if it goes there or not.
Oh,
but...
that's gonna be the blaziest train if it does.
Oh boy, they're gonna hotbox that chooch.
Oh. Okay, wait. Now hang on. I don't like chooch. Chooch is bad.
You don't think that's a good word?
I think chooch might be a bad word for a train, Jazz. I don't know what else to tell you about this one. Because chooch...
Sorry, I won't do it again.
Chooch, no, I mean, I think you legally have to because I don't like it, right? Aren't those the rules?
Sure, yep. I think maybe.
Sorry, what is Farrellina? What is you?
I like her. She's a goth fairy.
Yeah, she's kind of cool. Oh, she's also kind of furry. And dead.
Well, we have a neighborhood in Denver called Rhino. And
is that where Rhino
stands
Records
for,
is?
It's not.
No.
So Rhino stands for River North. But it's called Rhino.
Yeah.
And they have little rhinoceroses on the bike paths.
Oh, that's sweet.
I have decided to rename the neighborhood Snocerus.
Of course you did.
After the other half of it, and I think that is a better name for it.
Chooch
instead of the one it has.
I like Snocerus. Okay, so
Snocerus.
Hang on.
Pumpkin plant.
What? I mean, yes, but also what?
It's a pumpkin plant.
I mean, most pumpkins are plants. And most...
Yeah, this might be the melancholy baby.
Ooh.
Is this the melancholy baby?
It might be the it might be time for smashing all of our pumpkins.
The world is a vampire.
That's my impression of that guy.
I mean, that's a pretty good Billy. That's a good William Corrigan.
William Corrigan. What? Okay.
That's the thing is, Billy Corrigan is the name of a fucking grunge singer in the 90s. William Corrigan is the name of a pilgrim.
Hello, it's me, William Corrigan, isn't it? I'm here to take all your land and kill your people, ain't I? That's right.
I mean, that's what it sounds like, right?
Do you like blankets?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, William, don't take William's
blankets. No one likes them.
Don't take
no
William's
one likes blankets.
Have a good home and dinner.
Turn us on so Kevin can watch us later.
Yeah.
Here we go through the jungle.
This jungle sucks. I'm so tired of this jungle, man.
Is jungle love making you mad and driving you crazy?
It's driving me crazy. That's the whole song, right? There's no other parts of that song?
I mean, I don't remember whether it's the same song as Bungle in the Jungle or not, but if it is, then there's more to it.
There's a series of billboards here in the St. Louis area. For a law firm.
B-Gator!
Hang on, B-Gator! Everything is to stop for B-Gator.
Ah!
No, I think it's half beetle, half gator. It doesn't look like it's any bee. It doesn't look like Barry.
Have you seen Russian Doll?
Not yet. Oh shit.
Okay, there's a joke I would make that I'm not going to make because I don't want to spoil it for you.
But there's a series of billboards here in St. Louis for a law firm for if you get a DUI or a possession charge.
Right.
But the name of the firm is Jungle Law, and all of their billboards are a model swinging on a vine or in a safari hat in a jungle. And it's just very weird. Why? What does this have to do with the law?
If I was going to hire a lawyer, I want to see a model at it.
Right. Just
at the lawyers.
What I want is to see, like, low-rent Owen Wilson in a safari hat running from a gorilla. And that's your law
No,
ad.
I would. That would make me feel pretty confident.
That would make me feel like the law firm really allocates their resources in a reasonable way.
Yeah, no. I mean, what... Okay, let me ask you this. What celebrity spokesperson would make you most confident and least confident about joining up with giving your case to a law
This
firm?
is a good question. This is a good question. Okay, most confident. All right, now this is irrational, but it's true.
Okay.
Most confident would be Kristen Bell because she was Veronica Mars, and she would do.
Okay, now you realize that she's a private detective and not a lawyer, right?
But they would do such a good investigation of the other side of the law problem that she would find all the ways in which they lied, cheated, and stole. And then I would win in court, and then
you get to meet Kristen Bell.
And then no, Kristen Bell wasn't in the sex cult. You're thinking of the lady from Smallville.
Super smart Smallville.
You're thinking of Allison Mack.
Yes, that is correct.
Allison Mack was in a sex cult. Kristen Bell was in The Good Place. You might be confusing those two things.
Now, speaking of The Good Place, if their spokesperson was Ted Danson giving you just like a demonic look off the billboard,
holy shit!
Are you more or less in?
They're fucking hired.
More or less in? Okay.
Those motherfuckers will do literally anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I feel like really any of the Good Place characters, I would probably go into that law firm.
Even Jason?
Definitely Jason. Maybe not Cheaty though. Maybe not Cheaty.
I mean, I feel like
Are you kidding? I want Jason's lawyer. He's still on the street.
Okay, that's a good point. Especially Jason. Good point. Whoever keeps him on the street talking about Jake Jordals is the one we need.
If Jason's not in prison, yeah, for sure.
Right.
I want his lawyer.
That's a fair point. So, but who's the other side of the spectrum? Is it like, are we in
the worst one?
Are we in like the Nick Nolte area? Is that what we're looking at?
Or like Ted Nugent? I don't think I'd want his lawyer.
Oh, the Nuge. I don't want his lawyer.
The Nuge, yeah.
Because his lawyer is probably a Proud Boy, right?
A Proud Boy, or just a anthropomorphic shotgun.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Do you think that's what NRA conventions are like?
Like furry conventions, but bad?
But like, yeah, but instead of just like furry sex, it's just they dress up as guns and have sex. I'm okay with
just gun sex?
Gun sex, right. Yeah, I'm okay with Nuge, but not Chooch. Nuge is an established nickname. Chooch sounds like just like...
It's what you call a train, Eric.
No, it's not.
Eric, it's what you call a train.
It's not, though.
It is.
Bottle sex. Thank you, thanks. Okay, what is this? This is Golden Foot. I don't need...
Golden Foot? We need a Golden Foot.
We don't need Golden Foot because we don't use the kick move at all. We learned Aura Slash. What is that?
Ooh, I want to slash some aura.
Oh, it's a int move. But
now, Eric.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt our conversation, but it is time for my second brew, which has now gotten nice and warm.
It's Beertooski time.
Yeah. So are you ready for this, fucker?
Drop this brewski on us, my dude.
So it is called the Dill Pickle Michelada.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna die.
It's a pickle beer with spices, tomato juice, and natural flavors.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
So it's got pickle, and it's got tomato inside this can
Okay,
that I am going to now drink.
I want to be clear about something. I would drink pizza
Uh-huh.
and money. I would drink that. I would drink that multiple times. I would not drink pickled tomato beer. Chaz is off the edge. Chaz has gone off the side of the flat earth here today. And he's...
No, Eric, remember all those weeks when you had like a bad wine and I bought a secretly good wine with a funny name?
Yes, this is payback.
So this is my penance. This beer is my atonement.
well, while you atone,
that.
let's meet Garrus
Uh-huh.
here.
Okay.
Oh,
boy.
that sound.
No. Oh no, here it comes, it's foaming over!
It's attacking you out of the can.
Oh, this beer just ejaculated all over me.
Oh, God. Rude.
Ugh. Okay.
Should have just...
Well, the color, I was expecting it to be red.
Uh-huh.
The color is just normal.
Okay, so this guy kidnapped a bunch of mochis.
His face is a lot.
He looks like a
His
zombie.
face is a lot. Oh no. Here I go, hiaha.
I guess we're fighting
Okay.
him.
Please, I want him to die.
Now, while we're fighting him, Chaz,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know about this beer.
Well, it does say on the can uniquely crushable. Now that maybe talking about the can, like you can crush that can very easily
No,
later.
I think they mean like you can crush the beer. Well, hello.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? Oh, nope.
Is
Back
the-
down, Bubbles.
Is the beer just
Bubbles.
blasting you in the face again?
Bubbles. Yeah, it's trying. It didn't make it that time.
Sorry, Devin Medillo is giving me
Devil Medillo, yeah.
a little bit of a concern.
Whoever
here.
brought up, I think it might have been Omega, somebody brought up the fact that, like, we're complaining about the jungle. It does have good monsters in it.
It does have a lot of
he is-
good, cool
they're
monsters.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I do like it when Clocks gets real.
Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Eric, here we go.
I feel ill just thinking about your beer.
Oh my god, the smell! No! Nope, we're waiting.
Wow!
Oh boy.
Okay, this guy's trying to...
Alright, okay. It smells like a pickle.
Oh, God!
Like, literally, it just smells like smelling a pickle.
Now, I want to point out that Chaz likes pickles, and I do not.
Love them. Love pickles.
Chaz is, you know, when I order a burger and Chaz is there, Chaz gets the pickle that's on the side of my
I
plate.
do get all the pickles from Eric's Bird. Yeah.
He-
Alright, here we go.
Why did we do this? Why did he do this in the first place? Okay, so this guy is illegally selling mochi to Fimba? Jeez.
Oh, boyzers. Eric.
Yeah, Chaz? Oh, no,
You
wait.
ever gargled?
Yeah.
You know how you put salt and water and you gargle?
Yeah.
This is just that.
Oh, no, it's a big bad salt bomb.
It's literally just salt. It's salt water.
Oh my
it's
God.
just somebody put the can in the ocean and then put it in front of me.
I could do that for you. I'm going to be in Massachusetts on Friday. I could make
This
a
is
salt
just-
can.
This is just ocean.
And it's not like
just the ocean.
It's not like a seawater gosa, like a good ocean beer.
I mean, it just tastes like drinking the ocean.
That's
In a
bad.
bad way. Worse, maybe I would rather probably drink ocean.
You're not supposed to drink the ocean. You get the
I
the
mean-
salt blight.
Uh-huh. Well, I would rather, I think that.
You're supposed to drink your pee before you drink the ocean. That's what I read.
Oh, fuck me. I don't know if I can do more.
Oh boy. Okay, well,
This is, I can say with confidence, this is the worst beer I've ever had.
that's unreal.
With 100% confidence.
After
I know
sip
this is the
one.
worst beer I've ever had.
And like by a wide
Oh,
margin,
I've had two
right?
sips. I've had 2 sips by a wide fucking margin.
Wait, what is magnetic scurvy? Hang on. Everyone stop. Arku, what is magnetic scurvy? I gots to know.
While Arku's typing that up, Emma, I need you to come in and tell the stream what this is like.
Yeah, I mean, if Emma wants to even smell this beer, I'll be impressed after the description you've given.
I mean, Emma, you need to try the worst beer ever.
I guess if I was in the same house as the worst beer ever, I would try it.
You're never gonna have this opportunity again. This is the time.
I've been saying yes to stuff, and this is one of those things I would say yes to.
Yep, you gotta take a sip.
I guess.
And this is also getting poured down the drain right after this.
Oh my god, that bad. That's incredible.
Oh yeah. There's no possible way I'm having a third sip.
So we fixed the mochi problem.
All right, Emma.
I did say I wanted to try this before you told me it's the worst beer.
I mean, maybe you'll love it.
Oh yeah, what if it's the best beer ever for Emma?
Emma might really love it. All right, thoughts?
So, this is a beer that tastes like pickles.
I like pickles, though. I don't like this.
Ugh. Yeah, they're not good pickles.
It tastes like bad pickles.
Yeah, it tastes like bad pickles.
So
I mean, I'm
all
not even getting
pickles.
pickle. I'm just getting tomato salt.
Ugh! God.
I got the pickle in mine.
You got the pickle in yours. I may have not had the pickle part in mine.
I took a drink from the can and you're drinking from the glass, so I don't know if that.
I mean,
changes
do you
things.
want a second sip?
No.
No, you
I don't. Yeah. Will you take it with you when you go?
This was a ruse to get you to take the beer away. Wow.
It worked.
You've just manipulated her into taking the beer away. How do you feel? Ugh.
I mean, I could have gotten rid of it myself, but then I would have had to pause the stream.
True. So, this guy's letting us keep the fucking ghost doll, which is really nice of him.
Do you think this whole thing was a ruse just to get rid of the ghost doll?
Oh no! This is a curse!
This might be a curse.
So, in Silent Hill 4, there's a
Uh-huh.
character that you can interact with, like, partway through the game, who will, if you talk to him, give you a creepy doll. And
okay.
you don't want to take it. Like, because what happens is in Silent Hill 4, you spend a lot of your time in the hub world, which is just the room that your apartment. And your apartment is a place you can go that's safe, where you can heal and access your item box and all kinds of shit. But if you take the doll and then put it in your item box, it fucking haunts, it haunts your home. And then half your home is like, oh, you don't heal here anymore, and also if you stand here, you're gonna die.
And I assume you can't get rid of it at that point.
There's a way. I think you have to use like a holy candle or something to get rid of the haunting, but it's not obvious, and it's also very annoying.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's what happened to us.
So don't take creepy dolls from people. You're gonna be stuck drinking pickle beer for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and don't take a mummy in the mail, or else you might get fired from
Never
your job.
take a mummy in the mail, or you will get fired. You will.
Yeah, it does. They're 1 for 1.
1 for 1, 100%. You get fired.
Yep.
I mean, that's just math. Don't give a mouse a cookie.
And don't give a mouse a cookie.
Don't accept mummies in the mail
Uh-huh.
unless you want to get fired. Like, if you want to get fired, like, I don't know, fucking, I'll mail you a mummy.
Do you have any mummies left?
No, I mean, I have copies of Cyclopean Mummy.
I mean, I sent you a bunch of copies of Cyclopean Mummy.
I still have those.
Nice. I think what happened was I bought somebody's, like, Legends collection, and they had a lot of mummies, and I just sent them to you for goofs.
I think that's that sounds like what happened.
In, like, 2009.
Yeah, you taped them all together and sent them to me.
Yeah.
It was just like a big old, like, unfolding string of mummies in an envelope.
Just wait another 10 years, they'll be like $50 a piece, and you'll, like, painstakingly have to untape them.
Hashtag MTG Finance. Never sell anything.
Yeah.
Be a hoarder.
Except Leyline of the Void? I don't know.
Except Leyline of the Void.
Last week, not this week.
How do you like this
kitty.
M20?
I mean, I'm burned out and bored by a new set because I just had a set last week.
Yeah,
that I
there's
haven't
too
played
many
yet.
fucking spoilers, dude.
Yeah.
I
I
was gonna
so
write.
like I'm just like, all right, more mythics, cool.
I was gonna write an article this week about, like, you know, deck building and like abstract stuff and not directly about a commander. And then they released a set, and now I have to write about specific commanders, because that's how life works.
To be fair, there's a Panharmonicon commander now who
That I'm
you
really
can do
excited
enchantment nonsense with.
I'm really excited about that card. I wrote about
Yeah.
the creature that the angel that brings that lifelines your multicolored creatures back to your hand.
Yep.
Because that card seems sweet, and I was like, what if just all your cards in this deck were multicolored? And that was the theme of the article. So I guess sneak preview.
I also like the golem who's like, do you want to land as your commander? Okay.
Which one is this?
It's a 5-color golem and legendary, and you play it for 5 colorless mana, and it lets you go search to your deck for any land you want and put it directly into play.
The scout guy.
Right,
also
so it's
has,
like if you want to have like Dark Depths as your commander, here you go.
Right. Yeah, and it's basically just like, yeah, your commander is the land of your choosing.
Yeah, I like that card a decent
That's a
amount, too.
really cool card. That feels like it could be like you can do. I mean, it's the new Maze's End commander, right? Like if you're gonna play Maze's End,
yeah.
you play that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I was talking to Elliot about that the other day.
But you know my dear deep affinity for Marit Lage.
Yes.
So.
Well, you got some juice in the in Modern Horizons. Then you got that enchantment.
I did, yeah. Yeah, no, I love that card.
That card's very cool.
Yeah.
That card and Mirrodin Besieged are both really cool blue enchantments in that set.
Mirrodin Besieged is a card that I picked as a breakout card that hasn't done anything yet, but I think that card is amazing and underrated.
The card says win the game on it, right? Sorry, target player loses the game, rather. So, so people are going to play it in Commander. They just don't know how much they want it yet.
Right.
Like, the market hasn't figured out what... Like, demand for that card is going to be different than it is right now.
And I like that it's modal. It's like, if you think you can win the game this way, play that. If not, just get value.
Just make a bunch of Mir.
That's a good card.
And they both work.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be playing two different kinds of...
Oh!
Look at a friend!
I love you.
I hope booster packs can't be considered loot boxes because then we're gonna get legislated to shit.
I think maybe in digital, but probably not in paper.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
Wait.
Like, they might legislate Arena, but they're not going to legislate paper Magic.
Is this our Ocean Mochi?
It was! Oh!
Holy shit!
That's so good! Thank you, Tall.
Oh
You
my
saved our
God.
friend. She was living on Age Island, where old people live.
Sorry,
also.
is Age Island just like Sarasota, Florida?
Yeah. They live in Florida and they vote for Joe Biden all the time.
Ugh.
That's just what they do all day.
Ugh. Well, but Trump doesn't believe that Joe Biden is polling well. This is one of those things that this is one of the rare things where I also want to believe the thing that Trump believes.
Yeah, that's real.
I would love to believe that Joe Biden is polling badly, because fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, he is the worst one.
Like, fuck Joe Biden. I don't know. He's just old white man elemental.
Uh-huh. Old white man elemental, I think, is exactly
That's
right.
literally what he is, right? He's like, lock up your daughters, fathers. Like, that's his deal.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. No, you're right.
God.
Did you hear what he did yesterday?
No, but tell me.
So there's this, like one of the most racist, segregationist, horrible assholes from the Senate from 40 years ago was Joe Biden's friend, and he just decided to go on a big rant about how much he loved this guy.
Great.
And how that segregationist was always nice to Joe, so he must have been a good person.
Oh no, he was always nice to me, a rich old white man.
Right.
Fucking,
Well, he was then a rich, slightly younger white man, but yes.
He was always nice to me, a rich, powerful, heterosexual, cisgender white man.
Uh-huh. Yep. Don't you want to vote for Joe now? He can go across the aisle.
Yeah, no,
I think he might actually live across the aisle,
he's
he's just a Republican.
he lives over on the other side of the aisle where I don't want to
Yep.
go. The part of the aisle I'm not very interested in is the part of the aisle that he lives in. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
The game.
Does this game make you put your Monster Hunter Picture? Yup.
It will.
It sure fucking is.
It will soon, my dude. It will soon.
It'll make us freeze them in cryogenic freezing where they can never come back.
But we're gonna combine them with each other. Okay, so this is what the pitching machine does. It's for.
Well, let's watch this.
It's for dodging.
It's the 5 Ds of pitching machine, Eric.
It's just the fucking
Pitch,
rip-torn
dive,
dodgeball
pitch,
machine.
Pitch. Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a monster.
A pitching machine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is fucked up.
I mean, it's kind of great. Like,
But we're making our
It's kinda
monster
great.
do this.
they like it. This is the kind of thing they like doing.
This is what Sonic likes? You think? Okay, I
This is
guess
what Sonic-
this is what she likes.
Let's talk to her. Let's see what she says.
I'm gonna praise her. Like I
All
should.
hail Shadow.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous.
Anonymous. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Wait.
I assume Anonymous is this. Are you the Anonymous?
Oh,
from
God.
The Guy Fawkes.
Hey,
Are you the Guy Fawkes one?
We're cool. Like, we're legit. Don't Tor us or whatever you do. What do they do? Like, Tor?
They do the
dark web?
Yeah, they do. They're the dark web
Don't
ones.
put us on the Silk Road. Is that it?
Yeah. And then don't use the ion cannon.
Please.
They have the ion cannon too.
Do they have... Did Anonymous put us in Weasel Universe?
I don't think Anonymous put us in Weasel Universe.
Can Anonymous
but
get us out
I think
of
the
Weasel
Weasel
Universe?
put us. Anonymous. Yeah, we should. That would be great. I would love it if Anonymous got us out of the Weasel
Yo,
Universe.
Anonymous, can you save us from Weasel Universe? Cause shit is
Throw the Weasel back through the Large Hadron Collider the other way.
shit is way fucked up, my dude.
Yeah.
So this is the magic trampoline. You can see it in action here. Our monster is up.
You can
fucking
nap
sleep
in
on
the
it.
sky.
Taking it.
I mean, if a magic trampoline was just a bed where you could hover and sleep in the air like the most comfortable girl, like this girl here,
If I could
would
be
you not love that?
the most comfortable girl, I would do it.
Uh-huh.
100%.
Yeah. On that wonderful magic trampoline.
If I could sleep on the magic trampoline and be the most comfortable girl, I would fucking do it without a second thought.
Of course.
Like, isn't comfort just so important? Like, good sleep is so important.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get nearly enough of it. The good sleep.
No.
Well, I guess Clocks is fucking out here just running. Wait a minute. Hang on.
What happened?
It's time for a tag team battle.
What? Yes, please. That sounds great.
Tingle and Sonic doing a tag team battle. How does this even work? Here,
I mean, there are worse too, so we need them to do it.
here's... Hang on. How do you say this guy? Dolter?
Dolter.
There's a big cannon!
I mean, it shoots roses.
Oh my-
It's the Rose Festival.
Oh my god, this guy is my content creation persona given life.
Yep, I think you might be Dolter.
I might be Dolter. Yeah, Tingle and Sonic are I tend to bet on them in Salty Bet whenever I see them.
What is the name of their tag team? I think that's on you. I don't know how wrestle teams...
Well, I guess it's Femdom by default.
Oh, well, that does work.
Femdom
Okay,
versus
sure.
the Marshmallows.
Yep.
And then
I mean,
Team Kumahio and the Bomb Jacks.
the Marshmallows are definitely subs. I think this will work out in our favor.
Absolutely subs. Oh, but is that what they want?
That's what they want.
Are we just
That's
giving
what
them
they
what
like.
they want?
Yeah.
Then are we really the winners? I guess we're all winners.
We're all winners. That's how that works. Everybody's a winner.
Oh, I can switch right now.
Well, they could be Switch.
They could be a switch.
Raycast.
Welcome to Raycast.
Where's our other friend?
He's here.
I thought they'd both be in there together, no?
No, it's a tag match.
Okay.
You're not both in at the same time. You swap in and out.
Got it, okay. You can see how much, like, of any martial art or fighting or wrestling I've ever seen.
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
think
none.
there's a lot of, like, tag team matches in traditional martial arts.
I don't know. It's all just fights. I don't watch fights very much.
Oh, no.
I like it when monsters do it better than people.
Well, we'll just clip that, and we'll keep it for posterity.
Sure, yep. Another sub noise, huh?
Just another good one. I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat This Wine Tastes Like a Cowboy's Asshole.
It probably, yeah, that one I think might be around for a while.
Goddamn Nilfana.
She's got Wild Bite, too.
Alright, well, that's taken care of.
Our friends are doing pretty well. Like, I think these gals are doing better.
Yeah, they're not getting fired out of the cannon, I guess.
Is that what happens when you lose? You get fired out of the cannon?
I don't know why else there would be a cannon. Well, no, I don't think they mean Nirvana. I don't think this is the traditional L's and R's. And I think that because it's nil, like, you're not getting hit at all. I think it's actually a pun that was put in by the translator. I think this is the only piece of good localization in the entire game. Oh, the Bomb Jacks fucking quit. We don't even get to see them.
Oh.
Oh, but
They're just a Rage Against the Machine cover band.
the Bomb Jacks. Oh, that's very good. That's really good. And I'm not just saying it because I'm under the influence of the Double Down.
That's good, because I think I might need another beer, because my beer did not go good.
Yeah, your beer failed. Oh god.
It's only 6:40 here. After this fight, I need to go take a 5-minute break and get another beer.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do a break after the tag team championships here. I think we're about to win those belts. Uh-oh, Fury.
Uh-oh, no Fury! I don't want to take the Fury road.
Well, we Mad Max. Oh god. It's just two like same guys, except this one lives in a pumpkin and the other one lived on top of a pumpkin.
I mean, this trainer knows what they like, which is these guys, sometimes in pumpkins.
Team up! Well,
Thank you, Sonic. You came in really fast and, like, just destroyed him.
Yeah, but Composed has the music notes, which is a visual pun.
Yes! Can we screenshot this?
Hell yeah!
This is very good!
The goddess showed her love to femdom. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Print screen.
Mwah! Chef kiss.
Delightful.
That was fucking unreal.
Our naming conventions continue to pay dividends.
Also, all the spaces just, like, really set it off.
Gotta love the spacing, yeah. Well, we got some honey toast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And some fame.
Uh-huh.
Femdom's getting famous. If we come home and Clocks is dead, I fucking swear to God, if that's why it's taking so long to load.
Oh, no.
I swear to fucking God. Okay, there's Clocks. I see her on my screen. Alright.
Okay, I'm taking 5.
It's time for our 5-minute break. Ewo.
Don't leave. We need... I see 9 of you in this view counter. I don't want to see 8 when I come back. I get 5.
Where's chat seeing 9 people? We got like 16 people in chat. I don't know what he's talking about. He's not looking at the number of moderators. I think that's his problem. Anyway, all 16 of you stick around. We love you. And the goddess smiles upon femdom this day. We'll be right back.
Hello. We're back. I mean, I'm back.
Oh, my wine. My wine is in the other room. Oh no. Hang on.
Good, because I did a crime.
Chaz, what crime did you do?
Well, this depends. I have to ask you if something's legal.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm not a cop,
Is it
but let's
legal?
find out.
Is it legal to stream without pants?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because I did decide it was too hot in here, so that I now don't have those.
Yeah, I have a fan on low in here, and that's kind of getting me there.
Same.
But if I...
It's not here.
If it gets any warmer here... I mean, I am streaming
Yeah.
in basketball shorts, which is basically streaming without
Okay.
pants.
I mean, that's kind of what I got it going to.
Yeah, like...
It's not totally nothing.
I mean,
but
like I could... Like, if I took off my basketball shorts, I feel like my chair would kind of be scratchy on me and,
Right,
and just
yeah.
my boxer briefs, my MeUndies.
Yeah, you don't want that.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Do you actually have the MeUndies, or are they just fake sponsoring us?
No, I mean, I'm wearing MeUndies right now.
Okay.
They're really good. Like,
I bet they are. I should get some.
Hashtag not sponsored. Like,
Right.
they're actually very
Well,
good.
if they ever want to sponsor us and you like them, that's
yeah, if fucking MeUndies wants to sponsor us, I mean, at their peril.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
all of our viewers,
all 20 of our viewers, they're legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I when I was out there, I heard you say that you did a crime because Emily has the stream on the TV.
Yeah, I did do that crime of no pants.
I figured out what some
I
of
do
our
think
money.
that might be illegal.
I figured out what some of our money needs to go to.
Pants.
No.
What?
Omega says we need a break time screen, and he's right.
Oh, we should pay for somebody to make us a good break
Yeah,
time screen.
I figured since we need to pay an artist to make emotes anyway, we should also
Right,
pay
that
either the
makes
same
sense.
artist or a different artist if they don't do that to make a break time screen.
That sounds great. We should find an artist, somebody
Yeah.
we like.
I got some good replies a few weeks ago on Twitter about people who do good art and have done stuff
Cool.
for streams that our friends do. So I'll ship you some links this coming week.
I love it. Thank you. I will be in Los Angeles this weekend, but
I
any
mean,
other
we
time.
got time, you know.
Yeah.
Our stream has survived without emotes this long and can survive another couple weeks. And plus,
I do want some emotes though. That would be very good.
I think that's going to be great. I'm really
Yeah.
I'm really excited to, like, Pokemon in 5 minutes hashtag. I'm interested. Is this?
No.
I assume this
is this
what it-
people like trying to draw Pokemon in 5 minutes?
God, I
assume,
hope
or?
so. That sounds.
What's your
great.
hot take on, by the way, on Sword and Shield not having all the pokes in it?
Who fucking cares? That's my hot take. Okay, here's a couple of things. One, oh man, I wanted to play my old guy. Cool. Load up your old game and play your Swoobat, Emily. Emily, I'm talking to you. Play your Swoobat in your old game. It still loves you, and you still love it. And hot take part 2. Okay, you wanted to use it in competitive Pokemon battling? Competitive Pokemon battling is a shitty environment that needed a fucking reset that doesn't require me to transfer an Espeon from Gen 4 to get the right move, assholes!
Okay, that's a good take. My take is I think it might lead to better Pokemon games because I don't have to spend as much dev time, like, making 1,000 Pokemon be in it.
Exactly. It's gonna be a better game. And it turns out Nintendo is on this cool new tip of, like, let's not fucking abuse the people who make games.
No, I do. Here is my one thing. You know how there's a Pokemon Bank?
Yeah, Pokemon Bank.
What if the Pokemon Bank was like a Pokemon Snap style game where there's no battling, but it's like this like Let's Go Eevee style environment where you can like interact with all of your Pokemon from all the generations and take pictures and give them hugs, and you can always transfer things in and out of it. And like, we don't have to worry about balance, but it's just like a casual place to store your friends.
It's just the goddamn hug zone.
Yeah, it's just like a little huggy game that lives on your computer with all of your friends.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I think that's what they that's what they should do.
And it's part of Pokemon Bank, so it's the subscription model.
Right, so you subscribe to it, and all of your Pokemon from any generation can go there and live.
Yeah. They had that.
That's what I would like.
They had that for Wii, except they used Pokemon Rumble models. Now, okay, here's another take that I have. Pokemon Rumble is awesome.
I don't know Pokemon Rumble.
So it is like a Diablo-style game where you play like little Pokemon toys. They are, and they there's a mobile game now? Ah, hell. That's no good. And you just, like, go through maps and fight other Pokemon, and you just use your 2 moves on them, and then you collect, like, new Pokemon to use in other maps. I'm not explaining it super well. Go watch a video of Pokemon Rumble. It's hard to explain. It's a super fun game. Emily and I played a shit ton of Pokemon Rumble Blast for the Wii U. It was so much. It's such a fun game. And I keep being like, please make Pokemon Rumble for Switch, and it keeps not existing. But apparently there's a mobile game, so... I mean,
they had to put a lot of time into Animal Crossing.
They did have to put a lot of time into Animal Crossing, which I am also excited about.
Gotta get myself back into debt with Mr. Nook.
Oh, man. I'm ready for Mr. Rossetti to get just fucking mad as hell at me.
Now, I don't know if you heard, they actually did fire Mr. Rossetti. He's not in this one.
What? No!
Yeah, they announced officially they did fire him. He no longer works for the Nook organization. He will not be in this game.
Wait, he's fired? Did he? Oh no.
He got fired.
Is he problematic? Like,
no,
did he do
he's out of a job now.
He just lost his job. He's a budget cuts?
He lost his job. It's budget cuts, and it's also that the saving thing works differently on the Wii, so you don't need him anymore.
Fuck.
Or on the Switch, rather.
He must not be in the union.
He's not in the union either,
no. For Rossetti.
Yeah.
He yelled at me, but I fucking deserved it for turning off the game.
Yeah, he yelled at everybody, and now he's gone.
Don't turn off the game, y'all. I tweeted a Mr. Rossetti image the other day.
Well, I mean, you can't do that anymore. That's a crime.
In response to a journalist who was doing, like, a Sekiro meme. Oh my god, the PSO2 in the West announcement, that was a big thing.
No, I missed this whole thing. What is it?
So Phantasy Star Online 2 is finally officially coming to the Western market. Now,
nice.
Hardcore fans, not including myself, because I'm not made of free time, have been playing the Japanese version. Yeah, 8 years in the making, but my guess is that Arku has been playing that Japanese version. If
I know there was a Monster Factory in it, that's all I know about it.
There was a Monster Factory in it, but apparently it's very good.
Okay, cool.
So, I don't have time for more MMOs. I've been playing Path of Exile again, because we're in the new season, the new league. I won't tell the Japanese...
I mean, that card is good. You gotta exile those creatures.
Have I told my Japanese police story on the stream before?
I don't think so. I don't remember it. You should tell it.
I have a good Japanese police story from when I lived in Japan. So
let's hear about these cops.
We used to live in a city called Kofu, which is the capital of Yamanashi, the, like, farming province of Japan. And when we lived there, like, I spoke about as much Japanese as, like, the average Game Boy Color. Maybe less. So, actually less. I spoke about as much Japanese as the average rock. So, I would often get confused when people would try to speak Japanese outside of the limited Japanese I understood. And on the way, like, we didn't have a car, so, like, we'd walk everywhere. So, on the way to walk to the grocery store, there was a police station. And there would usually be a cop standing outside, just, like, standing, being there. His job was just to kind of exist. And, like, usually I'd walk by with my headphones in, and he would nod, and I would nod, and that would be about it. And that would be, you know, what I was comfortable with, because I don't need to interact with the fucking Japanese police. Because I don't know if you know about what happens if you get charged with a crime in the Japanese legal system, but the answer is
I don't.
You get fucking convicted 99% of the time.
Oof.
Now, they'll tell you this is because they don't charge you unless they have the evidence to take you down, but, like, as a foreigner, I'm not interested in finding out how all this works.
For real, yeah.
Cause, like, as a foreigner in Japan, if I get charged with a crime, it's all over. Like, I'm going to jail, or I'm never coming back to Japan.
Or you're going home.
Most likely, I'm going home and I'm never coming back to Japan, and that sucks. Because Japan's awesome, and that also sucks for Emily. Cause, like, then she might not be able to go back. So I super can't get charged with a crime, right? So one day...
No, you can't.
I'm outside. It's raining. I'm walking to the store. It's raining on me. I'm listening to probably the Adventure Zone. I'm like, oh man, it's raining on me, but I have to go shopping because we're out of rice or whatever. We're out of udon sauce, whatever it is. And I pass by.
Now I want some udon sauce. Sorry.
And I'm passing by the police station, and I got my headphones in, and I see the cop, and I nod. And he nods, and then he says something. And I'm like, oh no! Did I jaywalk or something? Am I gonna...
Uh-oh, you did a bad jail crime.
Am I going to super mega ultra jail? Because I'm pretty sure, right now, in this moment, the totally irrational part of my brain is pretty sure I'm going to like, jail where you get fed, like, fish heads.
In that moment, you would have probably, like, settled for a 1-year sentence.
Yeah, I would have absolutely settled for, like, a 1-year sentence where, like, Emily's allowed to come back to Japan if she never looks at me again. Like, that's about where I'm at. Like, you know, it's okay, save yourself, that kind of thing. And I take my headphones out, and I say, you know, in Japanese, like, sorry I didn't understand you. And he says, in Japanese... It's raining pretty hard, huh? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah. And I keep walking.
Oh, boy.
Scared. And he scared the shit out of me, and the best part is, he fucking knew what he was doing.
Really? Yeah, that makes sense.
He was grinning, like, I fucking scared this foreigner. I scared the shit out of this American dude that I see literally every day walking around out here. Because it's the same cop,
You know what's great is cops. Cops are great.
Yeah,
gotta love a cop.
So, the lesson is, even in Japan, fuck cops.
Yep, that's a good lesson to learn all the time.
Just straight up fuck cops. And I say this as a, like, Magic the Gathering rules arbiter and, like, the cop of Magic
you are
Dungeons.
part of the law. You are Jonathan Law.
I'm also the law of the, like, I'm you know, I have my JCC company. Like, I am
It's true.
absolutely the law.
But I feel like your law is more like paladin than cop.
I mean, I'd like to think so, but, you know, objectively,
You are lawful good.
Right. But, like, objectively,
But you don't...
is it true?
But I think the thing is, like, you don't like cops a lot because you are lawful good, and the fact that there are people out there who claim to be but are not, burns you more than most people.
It makes me very, I mean, well, I don't know about that because I am a cisgender, heterosexual, privileged white man. But in terms of straight up alignment chart disagreement, yes, I agree.
I guess I don't mean that, like, it affects you more, or, like, it's more, like, relevant to your life, or it's, like, a thing, but, like, I just mean in terms of, like, righteous indignation.
Yes, okay, yes, I agree with that.
I feel like in terms of that, you have more than average because of your alignment.
Yes, definitely.
Because the cops... You want them to be actual arbiters of justice.
Right, and not what they are, which is...
racist.
Just racist tools of the establishment. Right.
Exactly. Yep. We're all on the same page here.
Oh, I think I fucked up here. I think I should have changed their
What did
schedule.
you fuck up?
I made Sonic
I would
very
like to see
tired.
Eric Sazorius. Eric Sazorius.
I'm interested in what that would be. Because the question is, does that take the raging out of the Levine?
Mm. What is your color alignment? Is it red, blue, white?
I have a lot of fun asking people what they think my color alignment is. And red, blue, white, like Jeskai is the answer I think I get the most.
Uh-huh.
And my answer is like, it depends on the day, right? It depends on the day and the task. Like, are we, am I playing a competitive Magic the Gathering tournament? I think my color alignment changes based on context.
It's just black if you're playing that day.
Right, well, it's black-white.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because, like,
black-white.
I'm here to follow
Sure.
the rules, but I'm also here...
If you're to follow the rules and win.
I'm here to win because... And I'm here to partially to win because I know the rules better than my opponent.
Sure. Which you do.
Which
you know that's your egg.
Which I almost certainly do.
I mean, I would say the number of times an opponent knows more rules than you has probably happened in the past 5 years. Probably not more than 5 times.
It usually only happens if I'm drafting with other judges, right?
That was the assumption I was making.
Because there are absolutely...
I'm sure there
Oh, there are 100% judges who are like, their singular focus is the rules of Magic the Gathering. And those people absolutely know the rules better than I do. There's just no question. Yeah, there's definitely a most likely setup, and I think like Jeskai is probably my most likely...
Your default.
My everyday carry of color alignments.
That makes sense.
Are you know about these fucking videos, right? The everyday carry videos?
No.
So maybe this might not be happening anymore, but there was a YouTube subculture of people who would they would have a video where they would show you all the things that they carry in their pockets every day. All the things they carry with them each day.
That's a weird one.
And, spoiler alert, most of what they carry in their pockets is knives.
Okay, so this is not normal people doing this. This is knifey boys.
No, these are knife boys. Like, 100% knife. Hashtag knife boys.
Okay, alright.
And it's fucking
Knife boy's got a
weird.
knife, I guess.
Knife boy has the big knife.
Because, like, what I have in my pocket is wallet, phone, keys, Pokemon Go Plus headphones.
Right. What I have in my pocket is pretty much the same as that, except not the Pokemon Go Plus these days, because I just don't have time to play this game. Like...
I know, yeah, you haven't sent me a Pokemon present in, like, a year.
Well, okay, so the problem is, right, like, the game part, where, like, I go around and I do Pokemon stuff, that I'm super into.
And you catch the friends.
And I catch the friends, that I'm super into. It's all the goddamn, like, maintenance that I have to do. All the, like, going through my boys and turning them into candy.
Oh, yeah, no, that part. I ran out of room today. I gotta chomp some friends into candy.
Right, I don't have time for that. I just don't. Yeah, you don't get...
Now, Sonic very tired.
Sonic's very tired, which is why he's resting. You don't get pockets because you're a woman, which is bullshit. You don't need me to tell you it's bullshit, but it is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Like, you have to carry a bag around. That's your only option. Stupid. Fashion is rude.
Yep. And you just know that move was fucking deliberate, too.
Yeah, no, of course. We want to make...
yeah.
We want to make things less convenient for women.
Uh-huh.
Because men should carry around the means of, like, payment and shit, so women don't.
Well, men have important things to carry around.
Right, and women don't.
We don't want... Well, if they do, we don't want it to happen.
We want them not to be able to carry around their important things. Right.
Mm-hmm. Because then that might be a...
They might become
way
people.
for them to take power.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And that's not what the establishment...
Can't have that.
You would want to scold them if they're getting, like, entitled and shitty. Like, if they start posting on, like, the men going their own way Reddit, then you want to scold them.
Oh, if they take that red pill, then we have to scold them.
If they take the red pill, then you need to scold your monsties. Seriously, though, they can get, like, like shitty. They can get like a shitty attitude, and then you have to scold them. Alternatively, if you're super hardcore about the training, like there are circumstances in which your monsters will do bad at training, and you'll want to scold them to motivate them to do better. But there
was a time when we had to scold Tingle instead of giving her head pats, and it broke my heart.
I basically just can't handle it, so I just don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, there were a couple weeks where I was like assiduously scolding them if they came in below like 65% in training. I just can't do it anymore.
It was really bad. I couldn't see it.
I'm spoiling the fuck out of these people instead because it makes both me and Chaz very sad.
Yeah, we like it when we're not very. We wouldn't be very good football coach.
No, but I just want them to live their best life. Like,
yeah,
they only live for like 4 years. They might as well live their. Now hang on.
They should eat all the cakes they want. The flesh green. Oh god.
I want to talk about the flesh green cup.
Oh no! Is this a Zombie thing?
Sorry.
Are we in?
What is the flesh?
Are we in Zombieland?
Are we in Zombieland with Kristen Stewart, or is that Adventureland? Yeah. What movie is
remember.
what? Which movies are which, Chaz?
I did watch both Adventureland and Zombieland.
Right, I've also seen both.
Yeah.
Dut does kind of, like, he's got lighter hair than me, and he
does look a little like you,
He's also blessed with, like, thicker hair than me these days. I don't know, Matt, you might not have seen me. You haven't seen my, my hair in a minute, but it is...
It's not going good, huh?
It is on the way out, my friend.
Oof.
Yeah, we are... I am learning to love hats.
I mean, gotta love a good hat. What's your hat game like these days? What are your favorite hats?
I bought a fish hat.
Okay, that's nice.
So I have that. I have a St. Louis Cardinals hat.
Gotta love to play the game the right way.
I mean, I gotta fit in, here in the local area. I have a Yokohama Bay Stars hat that I like very much.
That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds very good.
That's one of my best hats. I have here next to in my office, I have a 2018 Red Sox World Champions hat.
That's good.
But I've never worn it. It just sits on my, it's a decoration.
Okay, it's more of a souvenir.
I don't want to mess it up, It's a cool hat. I really like it.
Sure.
But like my fish...
We gotta get you a fun hat when you're out here in Denver.
Yeah. I have 2 fish hats now, actually. I have a fish hat that's that's got the front part that's like rigid, and then I have the fish hat I bought recently that I don't have to worry about. I can just crush up and put in my pocket.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which I like
you're like garbage fish hat for every day, and you're a nice fish hat for nice fishy days.
Right, exactly. Like if I'm
our opponent quit.
If I'm just gonna walk to the gym and walk back, I'll wear a cool hat.
Gotta wear that good hat.
But then if I'm gonna walk around all day, or if I'm gonna be on an airplane or something, I'll wear, a shittier hat.
Whenever I wear a hat on the plane, I feel like I'm always going to leave it on the plane, because I've left so many hats on planes.
Oh yeah, no, I just leave it on my head, and I slam my headphones on top of it, because I wear my big over-ear noise canceling boys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I spent like $300 on these headphones, and I have not regretted it. And I know that's like a lot of money, but boy, are these
I'm in a weird place right now. I spent about $150 on my headphones about 6 years ago, and I love them to death, and I've used them since. But now the like nylon or like faux leather on the like top of the thing that goes over my head, that thing is crumbling to pieces.
Oh, I had a set of headphones getting like everywhere. That. Yeah, it's but
I want to keep them because I love them.
I mean, if you have a couple $100 to spare, I can only, right.
Sorry,
no,
that
I
was
know.
Funny.
It's a funny statement to make in this economy, I understand. Yeah. But for anybody who does, I can't...
Earbuds in this economy!
Right. I can't recommend the Bose QC35-2 over-ears enough. They're so good, especially if you travel as much as I do, or as much as Smithwitz does. Having noise canceling on an airplane is really good for your ears, because like airplanes are incredibly loud. You don't know it, but they're super loud because you just adjust to it over the time. But when you're in an airplane and you put your earbuds in and you start to blast your music, you are really blasting your music. Having noise cancelers is a big deal.
Yeah, I wonder how much I fucked up my hearing when I was a kid, like, riding on my parents' riding lawnmower for like 2 hours while having my music on, like, absolute maximum the Discman would go on.
Right. I mean...
And, like, it was so loud that I couldn't really deal with that volume when the mower was off.
Right, exactly. That means it's too loud.
It's too loud. Yeah, but I was 15.
And now you have tinnitus.
I don't, luckily.
Okay,
that's very
for
good
you.
that I don't. Yeah.
I only have tinnitus when I have stress.
I mean, tinnitus is not good anytime, and it seems worse when you're stressed.
Yeah, and my therapist was like, hey, so you're complaining about your tinnitus. You're also complaining about these factors in your life. Do you have tinnitus when these things aren't going on? And I was like, no. And
Ooh, yeah.
and he was like, well... Like, I was like, no. Well, I mean, like, minor. Very, very minor sometimes, but not really. It was like, yeah, your tinnitus is stress-induced. So that's a thing. Exhaustion tinnitus? Oh, boy, yeah, that's a thing for me. Like,
I mean, that's better than tinnitus all the fucking time.
Right, yeah. But that was when I bought these noise cancelers. I was like, I don't need this
Right,
shit in my
that
life.
makes sense.
Like, you don't want
Yeah,
you don't want
that's
that.
real.
It's so bad. Like, it's just this extra thing that just makes your life worse all the time. Oh no! Hotel fire alarm. We had that at MagFest this year. When I was at MagFest, the fire alarm went off for no goddamn reason. Or because somebody pulled it or whatever, but there wasn't a fire.
Was it incredibly loud?
Yeah, it was super loud. And what I remember is, like, I was rooming with a bunch of friends, including EDB, and he got up and he like just held a blanket over the fire alarm for a couple minutes until it stopped.
Smart, good for him.
Because we were like, "There's no fire. There's not a fire." Because he woke up. You know how there's fight or flight.
Yep.
He woke up.
Yeah,
in
I'm
fight.
very familiar.
He woke up.
Oh
in
no!
Fight,
You had to fight that fire.
Like, he woke up ready to murder the fucking Cloverfield monster that was here to kill us, but really it was just the goddamn fire alarm in National Harbor, D.C. National Harbor, Maryland, rather.
It also seems cruel to do that at a video game music conference.
Yeah, it was messed up. I was so mad.
Because it's like, hey, you want to hear good music? Well, you can't.
Well,
fire
fuck
alarm.
you, fire alarm, right. You know, we were just trying to sleep for our shift the next day. It's a real bummer.
I know.
So what we're trying to do right now is level up to A class, but our monsters are getting pretty old.
Kira's getting pretty old.
Pretty
Kira.
old. We've got to look
Pretty
after it
old.
carefully.
Oh.
Tired. Jesus Christ.
Can we just let our friends sleep a week? Just give them a week to sleep?
I mean, that's a lot of what we're doing. We're doing a lot.
Are they all
of
just
resting.
old and they need to retire?
I mean, we're trying to get them. We're trying to get them their stats higher before they do retire. Because we really need to have them do good combining.
I don't want to think about monsters dying, so I have another question for you that's also kind of about mortality.
Awesome! Those are my favorite, as you know.
I think you'll be okay with this question.
Alright, cool.
How would you rank the Toy Stories? The 3 Toy Stories we know, because we haven't seen 4 yet.
Alright. I'm gonna drop something on you that you're not ready for as part of the premise
I'm
of
not
this
ready.
question.
I'm not ready.
I've seen Toy Story 1.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
You
haven't
weren't-
seen the 2 and 3, huh?
No. So
No, did you like 1?
I did, but it also gave me anxiety.
I mean, 2 and 3 will give you more anxiety.
Cool.
Is the thing.
I'm not gonna watch them then.
Okay, they're very good is the thing also.
Okay,
but yeah.
you know what else was really good?
Uh-huh.
Emily and I watched a movie. an animated movie, Japanese animated movie, called The Tale of Princess Kaguya, which is about a moon princess who, like, you know, is born on Earth and is, like, discovered and raised by human parents and goes through all this shit. And at the end of the movie, she has to go back to the goddamn moon.
That's really sad.
Yeah. And it's, you know, it's
what if she doesn't want to go back to the moon?
I mean, it's death. It's a death thing, right? Like, but she goes back to the moon. And it's super duper sad. And you know what I did after I watched this movie about this classic Japanese tale?
You cried.
I cried for a full hour.
Yeah.
Like an actual... I've never... Like, people I love have died, and I haven't cried for that long, but after watching The Tale of Princess Kaguya, I cried for an hour.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm fucking good on Toy Story.
You're good on Toy Story.
I'm
okay,
good
that's
on
fair.
Toy Story.
You're good on Toy. You don't want to see how the story goes.
Like, I'm good on Andy growing up and wrestling with his mortality with his boy Woody. Like, I'm cool.
I mean, you don't hear much about Andy, but the toys definitely wrestle with their mortality.
And, you know, by proxy, Andy's mortality and growing up and all that shit, because that's literally the thematic procedure of the whole franchise. It's to the point where Emily was talking about Princess Kaguya when we were at F&M, like, a week and a half ago. And, like, I was just like, y'all have a great conversation about Princess Kaguya. I'm gonna go over here.
I did cry a decent amount at the end of Adventure Zone Balance.
Oh yeah, big. I did a big cry at the end of Balance.
Yeah.
Travis made me cry multiple times.
That's the part. Yeah, that's the one.
Like, Travis made me cry during Wonderland, but then he also made me cry at the end. Yeah, Emily was buying Princess Kaguya stickers. She was buying stickers.
Well, but I get it. Like, it brings you back to that place.
I mean, I just didn't want to go back to that place, so I was like, I'll be over here on my phone.
That makes sense.
Where I can never be killed.
By the way, Matt, I think you're underrating too.
312? Interesting. Okay. Well, it's good to know that there's a better Toy Story and a worse Toy Story than the movie I've seen. At least in Matt's opinion.
I think it goes the opposite way. I think it goes 2-1-3.
So, alright, since I don't have an opinion about Toy Stories, and likely never will, why don't you drop your bombs on us here?
That was my bombs. My bombs, I think, is that 2 is probably the best Toy Story.
2 is the best Toy Story?
But they're all good, is the thing.
Like,
there's no wrong answer.
Maybe,
there's not a wrong answer about a favorite one. All 3 are amazing.
Maybe when I'm in, like, an emotionally invulnerable place, I'll drop Toy Story 2 on myself.
Yep, that'll happen.
Like, that's something that, you know... Like, this is good media that I'd like to consume.
Yeah, but I don't want, like, it is going to fuck you up.
Yeah, no, that's, like, the price we pay, though, right? Sometimes
yeah, I mean, did you see Up?
Oh, yeah!
Did the beginning of Up fuck you up?
Cried in the movie theater.
Yeah, so this is sort of, I don't think it's that, well, there are moments in this that are that emotional.
Right, but if I can survive Up, it sounds like I can survive...
If you can survive Up, you could survive the Toy Stories.
Okay, good. So maybe I'll experience the Toy Stories.
Yeah, give those stories a shot at some point, but you definitely have to be in the right mindset.
Emotionally invulnerable place. Yeah. I just play that person on TV or when I wear a red shirt.
Emotionally invulnerable is, you know, when I dream about the socialist utopia, I think I have that too, the emotional invulnerability.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna try to...
3 is definitely the most mortality pondering, yes.
Have a safe trip home, Murph.
Bye, Matt. Have a good trip. Thanks for joining us. We do this every week, same time, same channel.
I'd love to get to see you in real life sometime.
Yeah.
It's been some years. We're gonna try to rank up a Gretzico from C to B.
Cool.
Alright, so we're starting off to fight Intro.
Gotta fight intro.
which like makes a lot of sense for the first. Uh-oh, I'm hungry now.
Hongy friend. Wait, you or your
Me,
monster?
Eric Levine, I'm hungry.
You, the Eric. Have you eaten dinner?
I did eat dinner,
Ooh, but still hungry. That happens sometimes.
but
Sometimes you still hungry.
I have ice cream in the
What kind? What kind? What kind?
I have some sort of crazy Ben and Jerry's flavor that I couldn't resist.
Nice. Okay.
It was like a peanut butter cookie thing that sounded really
I mean,
good.
I said I wanted to know, and then I realized I wasn't going to have any. And then I
Right.
was like, do I want
Yeah, do I want to know what crazy ice cream flavor Eric has in his fridge? The answer is no.
Right.
I hid it somewhere between the 3 half-finished cartons of Breyer's vanilla frozen dessert that Emily has.
Okay.
I may have ruined Emily's enjoyment of Breyer's by letting her know that it was legally a frozen dessert and not ice cream.
Legally not ice cream, yeah.
I didn't mean to. It was just me saying
I mean,
facts, which is something I do too often.
The thing that's good about Breyer's is that you can buy a big tub of it for like $3.50.
Exactly.
And the thing that's bad about it is that every other ice cream is better.
Yep. And so now Emily has like coconut almond fancy boy ice cream from the import grocery store,
Ooh, that sounds much better.
which is a lot better. And like it's fine. I don't know, but I know that Breyer's does not meet it, and it has to say frozen dessert on it.
I think you have to have some amount of actual cream as opposed to frozen water.
I think that is what it is. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emily has fancy lad ice cream.
It changed in the last few years. Yeah, I think Emily is right. It did change.
Maybe
It
the
used to be
law
better.
about ice cream changed.
I think the Breyer's changed too, though.
I used to drive by like a Breyer's building, like not a factory, but a corporate office in Massachusetts. I want to say in Framingham.
Well, that means that you're essentially a part of the Breyer's community, right?
Hang on, are we cursed?
Oh no, we're cursed!
Okay, so you grew up on that shit and it is different? Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I think there's enough anecdotal evidence that it is different that I believe that.
Those Talenti gelatos are pretty good.
I mean, don't at me on this, but gelato is inherently better than ice cream.
I mean, I don't feel like you're gonna get a lot of pushback here. But there's a... Well, Emily, we should get gelato from Pastaria sometime then.
I mean, we're gonna go back to Pastaria when I'm in town.
Hell yeah, we are. That place is great.
Yeah.
The place is so good. I remember now that
I'm still remembering
we
it.
took y'all
Yeah.
there.
You did. It was
Oh,
amazing.
that place.
I had driven that moving truck for 9,000 hours that day.
Right, and then you got a good meal in St. Louis somehow.
I did.
So,
I mean, thanks to you.
despite the fact that we slice our bagels like bread.
And you slice your pizza like garbage.
God damn St. Louis fucking pizza. Oh, Emily, I found out about another good pizza place in the area. Like a brick oven.
Does
pizza.
Ryan Reynolds work there like in the TV show?
I wish. No, but it's like a brick oven pizza place. So
I do love a brick oven pizza.
we have another pizza option that is not St. Louis style pizza.
St. Louis style, they cut it weird and put sour cream on it, right? Or am I mixing that up?
It's not sour cream, but they do put bad processed cheese on it.
Okay.
It might
Knew it
as
was something
well
like
be
that.
sour cream. They do cut it. They cut the circular pizza into squares.
Right, which is why.
Right, like if you're gonna do that, just make big, thick crust Detroit style pizza.
Make Sicilian style.
Yeah.
Sicilian pizza, the square friends.
Yes. I'm interested to know what comes after this ellipsis here.
I mean, bad, I assume.
Pierogies that didn't make it. Oh.
Oof.
At least we have fried ravioli. Or toasted ravioli. That could be worse. Toasted ravioli is pretty okay. But boy, do we have some bad shit.
Should I come visit you on that first Oak Show? First Oak Show weekend?
The first April weekend?
Ocho, August.
Our August weekend. The
That 8th month.
first August weekend.
All hail
Yeah.
Shadow!
Thank you,
Hey, Cockpotamus.
Cockpotamus. So
That's a great name.
So the very, very, very first weekend, I just agreed.
Yeah,
I just agreed to go to a judge conference.
How about that second one? That second Ocho?
That second one sounds much better. I'm pretty sure
All
that's
right.
good. I'll double check later when we're not streaming. But
All right.
because I think that's the good weekend. Because I think
All
that's
right.
that's the weekend that I'm not. Yeah, I could be.
I can make it a great weekend.
Yeah, that'll be a great weekend if you show up.
Yeah. We can do a bonus stream.
That would be great. Emily's typing. Your mom is coming sometime. I agree. She did have to reschedule. That was a thing.
Okay. Doki Doki, I think I have to recast Doki Doki, unfortunately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure we'll talk about that. It sounds like we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
Okay. That's too bad.
It'll happen at some point.
Right.
I still really, really want to do it. I think I'm going to need to find a new person, unfortunately, for one of the roles.
That is, the implications of that are unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. May still happen with the same crew, but I'm doubtful.
Yeah. We'll discuss offline because
Yeah,
this sounds...
I would like to make it happen at some point.
Yeah, this
I
sounds
really
super
would.
fun.
I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah.
And I am holding off playing Doki Doki for the entertainment of the internet.
You should. Yeah, no, it's going to be good for everybody.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a whole thing apparently. That's happening.
It's going to be a big thing. Yeah. It's going to be a big thing. We're going to really promote it to all of our fans and make sure that like most people can be there for it live.
Right.
And then it's going to be like a full Sunday or like 6 hours on a Sunday.
Yeah, this is going to be like the length of one of our fantasy baseball drafts.
Yeah, because Doki Doki is like about a 3-hour game if you're not reading it out loud, but if we're all reading it out loud, it's going to be like a 6-hour
Yeah, you got to
game.
assume it doubles the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also, like, I obviously don't know how much of Doki Doki is, like, a visual novel and how much of it is a game that I can fuck up, but, like, when presented with, like, visual novel style choices, well, I mean, get ready for me to overanalyze things. It's barely
Yeah,
a
I
game.
mean,
That's what I thought.
You are not going to have a lot of choices, but you will have some choices to overanalyze.
Right, good, because I feel like that's going to provide entertainment for the stream.
Yeah, but for the most part, you will be passively participating in this.
I do, at some point, want to play, what's it called? Zero Time Dilemma in those games.
What's that?
It's a bunch of visual novel games that Griffin really likes, and that he said
Okay.
informed the creation of one of the balance arcs, the one with the time loop.
11th Hour.
Yes, 11th Hour.
Cool, okay.
Those apparently informed his creation of 11th Hour, so I'm very interested in whatever that is, obviously.
By the way, I've decided to run my own Monster of the Week campaign with some friends out here.
That's
that I'm excited about.
awesome!
Yeah.
That sounds
It
great.
is set in a New England town in 1998.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A setting you really deeply understand, huh?
I do,
That's
yes.
That sounds really cool.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see everybody's characters.
Yeah, Monster of the Week is a really, I like that one in terms of the Powered by the Apocalypse systems.
Yeah, no, it's great. I also really liked the space one, but I had just done some of that.
Right, y'all just did space.
Yeah, so I want to do something a little more earthly this time around.
Yeah, the little change of venue makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
And I've been playing in a 5e campaign too, which has been fun.
oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. 5e is a great system.
I'm not doing a ton of events over the summer, so I might spend some time just like writing something up to use later for something.
I mean, I'm happy to do a one-shot with you at any point.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a lot of people in this chat who would also be interested in doing a one-shot.
That would be
with
fun.
us.
That'd be fun to get like a Pixel Crimes one-shot together.
Yeah. Just get some of our regulars together, play some D&D together. I think we could make that happen.
I think the people currently responding right now in chat, Melissa and Emma, this would be an experience.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin, yes. Did you roll a goofy character, Omega? Did you?
Oh, I want to hear about this goofy rando character.
Did you roll a bunch of 18s or did you roll a lot of 2s? I guess not 2s, but like a 6. Yes to both. 18s and 2s only. I would let you play a character that was 18s and 2s.
Either very, very smart and strong, or very smart and weak, or very strong and dumb.
I like it when people play these, like, very, very polar characters. Yeah, I don't know how you roll your 2 on a 3d6. I'm not really sure how I got there, but my brain did not do a great job of...
I'm playing a character right now who is, like, very low int and fairly high whiz, and that's been an interesting thing to try and do.
That's interesting. How does that manifest itself? What is that like?
He tends to be, like, very wise when it comes to, like, understanding people's motivations and coming up with interesting plans and stuff. But when it comes to, like, intellectually understanding things, he's very dumb.
Right. So, like,
he's just like, I don't give a shit about this artifact, you deal with it.
Yeah, instinctually, in terms of, like, you know, understanding people and understanding situations that are right in front of them, this character does a good job.
Yes. But when it comes to, like, bigger picture, or, like, books, or legends, or, like drawing, like, that kind of stuff, he's just not gonna get it.
Would be really bad at bar trivia, right.
Yes. It's a fun character to play.
But this would be someone I would want to, like... If there was, like, an interpersonal conflict, I would want them to help resolve it.
Yeah, I think he'd do a good job with that.
That's cool.
And, like, he'll sort of inherently know, like, who not to trust and, like, what a decent, like, what a decent plan would be.
Yeah,
but
they've got...
Not... Once you start putting numbers to it, he'll be like, fuck it, I can't.
Yeah, once there's something to analyze deeply...
Right.
This character's out. That's cool!
It's fun.
That must be really fun to play.
It is. I like him a lot. He's also a surly dwarf who is a cloak of the bat. So he's a bat dwarf. It's very good.
So yeah, just a fun darkness type dwarf.
Just a dwarf who turns into a bat sometimes and pops out and slaughters people. It's very good.
I like that you can turn into a bat. That's very good.
Mm-hmm. I can flap with my cloak, and then I can also turn into a bat.
So you're just Dracula from that one episode of Buffy.
Kind of.
But also a dwarf.
Also a dwarf.
That sounds fun.
It is fun.
16 into 18 in 4 stats, and 10 in 1 more. Jeez. Master Roshi, oof. I understand that reference. The other one I do not understand.
I don't know. Yeah.
I understand Master Roshi, and by that I mean I know about, like, daytime TV Cartoon Network, DBZ. Ah, Boku no...
We're fighting the estate.
Boku no Hero Academia. Now, is this the 4th estate? Is this the press?
It might be the press. Fake news, though. He's dead now. I do keep hearing about My Hero Academia, but I've never actually seen it.
A lot of people are talking about My Hero Academia, or if you're feeling Japanese, Boku no Hero Academia, which, yeah, I don't really know much about it other than everybody says, yeah, that My Hero is really
it's very good. Yeah. I feel like at one point I'm going to, like, get back into anime and realize that I haven't seen any of the good animes, and then watch anime for like 3 straight years.
Yeah, tomorrow might just be like an anime day for me. I might just be like an anime boy tomorrow.
It's not a bad way to be.
I mean, I have to watch NXT tomorrow, because that way I'll have watched it.
Is that the wrestling?
That's the developmental territory wrestling, which
Okay.
is the, a lot of people feel like it's the best one right now, and I kind of agree. Because
Okay.
it has a lot of the most interesting people. But yeah, it's one I don't want to fall behind on, because I really like it.
I do love that wrestling is like a thing that is like kind of like a soap opera,
Yeah.
where you're just like, I got to keep up on the storylines, and like it's just like this one sort of storyline with different arcs that just goes on forever.
That's exactly
That's cool.
it. That's exactly what it
Yeah.
is. It's just a big long fighting soap opera with
Yeah.
with different story arcs, and characters leave and they come back, and and they move between shows, and it's a lot of fun. They introduced
Now, have you got?
Go ahead.
No, you're. I was going to change the subject, so you finish.
They introduced a thing recently called the Wild Card Rule, where people can cross over between the two brands, Raw and SmackDown.
I do love Wild Card.
Well, but the problem is that means that they just show the same fucking people every night, and it sort of ruins the
I don't
idea
like
of having
that.
like two different shows.
Right. Okay.
So it's very frustrating. Anyway, what were you going for?
Did you get better at fighting with Tingle and Sonic, or did they actually get good over the last week? Because they've been doing well today.
Their stats have absolutely improved. We haven't fought with them in a long time, but also I've gotten better at this game for sure.
Okay.
Like I've reached around like 738. I reached the point. I reached the point where you know how you have to practice how you play,
Yeah, of course.
or play how you practice, or whatever it is. Oh
Oh,
no,
no.
Chaz, it's happening.
No.
We can't end the episode like this.
We can't start an episode like this,
Ah,
though.
fuck.
Oh, clocks.
Clocks. Don't play this jaunty music.
Don't play the happy music. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game.
Yeah, if Clocks dies, we end the episode with birth, not death.
Is this clock's death? Like, are we gonna freeze her now?
No, because the game will make us freeze her. I'm gonna save real quick, just because if I'm wrong about that, that's really bad.
Yeah.
Big frown times and green Naruto. I'm very, very interested in in green Naruto. Rest. Target. Okay. We're
I'm
getting.
very sad, Eric.
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
This is a big time bummer. This is sadness time. Clocks is
Clocks is gonna die
Clocks is gonna die very soon.
very soon.
We're not gonna see her dropping this tub on her head very much more. But look how long
Why are we making her still do that?
Clocks lived for 3 years. And
I
Clocks
guess she does love to fight.
Clocks loves to fight, and she's part Joker. Like, how Clocks lived for 3 years is fucking beyond me.
What's Joker mean? Is that like why so serious or what?
It's a monster type with a, like, notoriously short lifespan.
Oh. I guess the Joker did die.
The Joker does die.
Yeah.
He gets blowed up or
I
whatever.
did watch the bad new Joker movie, and I hated him very much.
Wait, is the new Joker movie out?
By new Joker movie, I meant Suicide Squad.
okay, I thought
guess
you
that's
meant-
2 years old now.
Because there is a new Joker movie coming out. Like, we saw...
There's always a new Joker.
I know, but...
Oh, right, the, like, real-world Joker one. Yeah, that's not out yet.
Yeah, that does not look good.
I'm done with him. I'm just done. I feel like everybody is just like a fucking Joker these days.
The whole internet
Like, that's
is a
just the
bunch of
world. Like,
Jokers.
all these boys think they're Joker, and I'm just done with it.
It's kind of like how all these boys think they're Rick from Rick and Morty, and they think that's good.
It's the same thing.
It's the
the
same
same thing! And it's the same boys.
It's the same thing, and it's the same fucking red pill assholes
Yeah.
who think that they're so smart and they're so much better than everyone, and that justify... These people trying to fade me. I can't handle it.
Yep. I mean, you went to most of the same schools I did.
Yeah, I went to the most important same school that you went to.
Yeah, I mean, actually, my middle school was much more formatively demoralizing.
Really? Okay, I guess my middle school
Yeah.
I just sort of mostly blocked off.
Yeah, that's fair. That's probably smart.
But like you have a friend from middle school that you still have.
That's a rarity.
Right, I don't.
I mean, you have that same friend of mine.
I
You're
do,
still
but I
friends with
didn't know him in middle school.
No, you didn't.
I didn't get to go to middle school with him.
No.
I did get to go to high school with him, though, which was pretty cool.
You saw a video where Justin Roiland was making fun of the internet's reactions to Rick and Morty. Yeah, Justin Roiland, like the creators of Rick and Morty, I don't think are the problem.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like,
Dan Harmon is problematic in different ways.
Dan Harmon is
but-
problematic, has done, like, an okay job of apologizing for being problematic.
Did you listen to the, they did a whole This American Life on it.
They did? Oh,
Yeah, they did.
missed
with
this.
Megan Gans.
Really?
Yeah, it's really great. So it gets into the fact that, like, it doesn't shy away from the shit that he did, which was awful.
Good. I'm glad it
but
doesn't.
also it, like, talks about the fact that he is the only one of these people who has legitimately apologized and listened to the woman he wronged and, like, apologized in a way that felt, like, deeply, like, a cost to him.
He put himself
and
out there
in a
to
way that is
apologize.
meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, he read books and talked to people, and, like, she has forgiven him, and I am willing to forgive him too because she has.
That's really cool.
And that's not to say that what he did was right.
No, of course not.
because
What
it
he did
wasn't,
was
and
wrong.
everybody knows.
And he's acknowledged
But also,
that.
like, you do, if you are of the belief that people are allowed to try and actually legitimately grow and change and not just use that as an excuse.
Right, and I am...
Dan Harmon is the one person I believe that about.
Right, and I am of that, like, I want to believe that about people. I want to live in a universe where people are allowed to grow and change, because, like, I've done and said hurtful stuff. I know this is
we
a
all
crazy
have.
revelation, but yes, I've done said hurtful stuff. I think most of us have done and said hurtful things to other people that were wrong and that we regret. And, like, you know, I'm not, like, I don't know that I've done a good job of owning all of the things that I've done and said. Because,
It's
like,
very hard.
I don't remember them in the way that, you know, the people that I'm sure I've regressed on would remember it. Because that's not how that works.
Right.
And, like, I think having a model for that is really important. Like, and if Dan Harmon's apology and Dan Harmon's learning journey is a model for that, that's really cool. I mean, it's not cool.
I
that the
highly
thing
recommend-
happened, but, you know.
Yeah, I recommend everybody listen to this. It's episode 674 of This American Life, entitled "Get a Spine."
Good name.
It is, and one of the things that I really like about it is that, like, it talks about Megan Gans' reaction to hearing Dan Harmon's apology.
Oh, wow.
And and Dan Harmon sort of declined to be interviewed for it because he didn't want it to be about him. So, like, he sent in an email talking about it with the hosts, but you don't he
hear
did
his
not
voice.
like he didn't want to make it about him. You do from his podcast.
Okay, but he's not...
Because he apologized publicly in his podcast, but he doesn't speak in the interview.
He doesn't speak in the interview.
Yeah. Anyway, I highly recommend everybody listen to it if you're interested in any of this stuff, in all of the discussions about, like, apologies and cancel culture and any of it. Like, this is, I thought, was a really good window into, hopefully, the thing that people who are sincere about making amends can do, which is something you don't hear a lot about, because you have people like, what's his name, the screenwriter who has been disgraced this week. What's his name? Max Landis.
Max Landis, yep, that's the one.
Who is just a straight-up sociopath.
Yeah.
Right?
Just a real
Like-
piece of shit.
Yeah, just a person who should never be allowed to work again.
No.
And then you've got people who I feel like are broken people who have taken that out on innocents
Yeah.
and are trying to improve. I think that's rarer, but it does exist. I don't know.
It is. I mean, I think the this Dan Harmon situation is decent evidence that it exists, right? And I think
Yeah.
if privileged people like you and me look back in our lives and think about things we've done and said, hopefully it's proof that that's a thing. But, I'm not gonna make an equivocal statement about myself, right?
I think there are people that grow and change and improve themselves and reflect, and then there are also people who don't.
Yeah.
And then there are people who do a little and assume it's an excuse to still continue to terrorize and abuse others
Right.
in lots of ways. So,
And,
all three things exist. It's a gray area.
it's not, there's not a lot of definite stuff in this particular zone.
Yeah. I mean, we like to think there are good and bad people, and it's never that simple.
No. The amount of time I've spent on the Judge Conduct Committee has taught me that there's a lot of people that I think I know that I don't know.
Right. That's also really, really true, right?
And, I'm sure that, my experience with that is, relatively minor in comparison to other people's experiences with that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is scary.
I mean, I'm sure if you asked female judges, a lot of them would have different reactions to some people because they would be treated very differently by a lot of people.
Oh, no, I know. Because
Yeah, I'm sure you know.
I don't know everything, obviously. But there are some people, some non-male judges who trust me and tell me about this stuff. And
Yeah.
it's disheartening. But for everyone that trusts me, I'm sure there are plenty of people that don't because they don't have a reason to. And
Right.
It's that's fine. They're not obligated to trust me. No one is.
No, and all you can do is help where you can.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to do. But uh-oh. I got kissed from a rose. That's not good.
Oh, no. I haven't heard that song in a while. I think I need to give that one a listen.
You need to watch Community again.
I do need
Because
to,
that's
yeah.
what that means to me.
I mean, Community was excellent.
Community's a fantastic show.
Yeah.
That's one that I go back and rewatch every so often.
I've heard that all of the kids today, all those kids today, all they do is rewatch The Office over and over again. Which is also a thing that I've done.
I mean, The Office, I've definitely done that, but, there's a point, I get to a point in The Office where I just, I stop.
Is that point at the end of season 6?
When does Steve Carell leave? Because it's before that.
I think the end of season 7 is when he leaves.
Because it's like when Kathy Bates shows up, and it's not because of her.
Right.
It's not because of her.
No.
It's just that's the point in the writing where I go I don't really care.
It goes downhill.
I don't really care
Yeah.
for this anymore. But Community,
Yeah, The Office, seasons 2 through 5 are
just
amazing.
just gold, right?
Yeah.
But Community is fantastic pretty much the whole way through.
I would disagree. I think there's some bad Communities, but also I think there's 3 golden seasons in there as well.
All right, so where are the golden seasons of Community?
All right, so the second half of season 1.
Yes, okay. It does really pick up.
Yeah. Seasons 2 and 3 are all amazing.
Okay.
Season 4 is the gas leak season. That season's not good.
Season 4 is worse, I agree.
Season 5 is okay, and Season 6 is okay.
I think Season 6 is underrated. I agree, okay.
It is.
The
Seasons 5 and 6 are underrated.
Gas Leak season is the only bad one. I agree with that.
It's properly rated as bad.
Yes, that is the worst season of Community. And all right, it's time for to fire up the hot take machine.
I want to hear your hot take. Yeah, fire that machine up.
I think that season is only bad in context. I think that outside the context of the fantastic show that Community is, that season is a lot better than it seems.
Now, I'll give you my take on it.
All right.
When I was watching Community when it aired, I was very defensive of the Gas Leak season. I was like, this is not actually that big a downgrade. I'm still having a really good time. I think this season is pretty good. And people are just mad because they're noticing it.
Right.
When I rewatched the entire series front to back a couple years later, it was such a noticeable downgrade that it went way down in my esteem.
That's so okay. So the episode that really signals the downturn for me is when they go to the Inspector Spacetime convention.
Yep, that's fair.
That episode is
that's in the Gas Leak season.
Yeah, that episode is really bad, which is disappointing to me because it's written by by an alum of the state, Michael Patrick Jan, which I just learned now while pulling up Wikipedia.
I mean, comedy episodes like that are written in the room, so like he probably came up with the idea of the Inspector Spacetime convention, which was great.
Yes.
So like I don't think you can blame him for the bad writing.
That's fair. The concept is good. I do like the concept of that one.
The concept was fine. Yeah.
But man, is the execution bad.
Very badly. Yeah.
Like, I will admit that I enjoy the Changnesia subplot, in spite of how stupid it is.
Okay, that's fair. That's a reasonable take.
Like, I realize that it's a stupid subplot, but my opinion is that it is a stupid subplot for the sake of being a stupid subplot, because it's about that character.
I think that's a reasonable take.
Like, I guess that's my defense of Season 4 of Community.
Mm-hmm.
The Britta becoming kind of a joke throwaway character is definitely a problem.
Yeah, I think that show had some issues with women.
Yes, definitely.
I think it was sort of a lot clearer which were the episodes that the women in the writer's room had a heavier hand in writing, and which were the more Dan Harmony ones. Because Dan Harmon does not understand women.
Nope.
A thing he will fully admit.
He is. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we've talked about that. He has admitted.
Yeah. And I think Britta especially is a big part of that. I think Annie sometimes is a part of that
Annie definitely
too.
sometimes is a part of that. The way they joke about not sexualizing her, and then they sexualize her as a joke. It's like, well,
right.
You can't really have it both ways there.
I think they ran out of things to do with Shirley after the end of season 1.
Yeah,
that was a problem too.
That was a problem the whole time. They do not.
Yeah.
I'll certainly cop. Obviously, this is not a perfect show, right? The perfect show does not exist, and this show, like many shows written by men, has a problem where it doesn't really understand women.
Some of the episodes do though, and
yes.
That show actually had a much more gender-balanced writers' room than most comedies of that era.
Which is just the fact that they had a more gender-balanced writers' room, and they produced what they produced. Again, in context is good, but like in the abstract is a little depressing.
Yeah, I think that was a Sony mandate. Sony heard a lot of criticisms about that and told Dan to hire that his writers' room had to be half women for the start of season 2.
Right.
Coincidentally, when the show got really good.
Mm-hmm.
And
what a coincidence!
So
a balanced perspective might actually help a show be good.
Right.
If we write all the characters like they're human people, it might be more fun to watch. Weird. Fucking weird.
No. That can't be right.
So
can't be that.
The other,
unlike Game of Thrones, where it was only dudes forever in season 8.
Here's the other thing. Here's my other hot take. Any episode that involves a lot of Jim Rash, whether it's as
is amazing,
whether it's as the dean or as a writer, because he does have writing credits on quite a few episodes.
No, he's a brilliant writer.
He's a great
you better be
writer.
saying that it's going to be great. Yeah, I knew you would. Jim Rash is the best.
In season 4, near the end of the season, there's the episode where Troy and Abed have Freaky Friday time.
Yep.
But they do it because Troy is having difficulty breaking up with Britta. Right. That episode is underrated. Like, absolutely underrated. And that's a Jim Rash writing credit episode.
He's great. Did you ever see The Way, Way Back?
Yes.
Yeah, he wrote a very good movie.
I was gonna say I saw it after I learned that after I saw Jim Rash's name as a writing credit in some of these episodes, and was like, I wonder what else he's done. Because, like, the moments that I remember of Community, I find that a lot of them are Jim Rash related.
That's fair.
Like, just little throwaway moments of him, like when he's singing Come On Eileen, but he's changed the lyrics to be Dean related.
Yep.
You know, at this moment, I am stapling. Just little moments like that. He sells so well.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what he's been up to lately.
I'm not sure.
Probably writing.
Let me just click on this link.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like TV.
Oh boy, CBS it comes. I worked on
TV
those for a while.
Oh my gosh,
They're
that's
bad.
yeah. I remember when you worked for CBS.
Yeah.
You were an assiduous fantasy football researcher, or fantasy baseball rather.
Both I did, and I won every time because I spent all my time on
because
that.
you had time to spend on that. As someone who works from home, I have to police myself, and I have to make sure that I spend my work time working.
Working, yeah. It's very different.
It is very different. I'm a very assiduous worker.
All hail Shadow!
Oh hell yeah! Thanks, Jasmine.
Thanks,
Eclipse.
Jasmine.
Much appreciated. Jim Rash is a recurring character on DuckTales?
He is, yeah. If you have not seen the new DuckTales, it fucking rules.
Oh, he's Gyro Gearloose. Okay, alright. Okay, now I know what's happening. I knew I recognized that voice. That's awesome. I was talking to somebody...
That new DuckTales is great.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I was talking to somebody about the new DuckTales in DC. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, on that Jim Rash-related note, we're about 3 minutes from
we
the
done?
end. I know, right?
Are we really done? This went so fast.
We blasted through
Eric,
this
it went
one.
so fast.
Chaz, this has been so much fun today.
I know.
It's always a ton of fun, but I think after 2 weeks...
It is.
You know what happened, Chaz?
We needed it.
We needed this, and I missed this. I missed you. I missed our time together.
It's really hard to go a whole extra week. It's no good. I know you had to do work and stuff, it's hard.
I had either Emily's mom coming or a Fish concert, and it turned out... weirdly, unfortunately, to be a Fish concert because of what catalyzed Emily's mom not coming here. Which was Emily's grandmother passing away, which is very sad, obviously. But it's nice to be able to talk to you and see all our friends in chat here and play some.
Yeah, I missed everybody.
Some good Monster Rancher. We love talking to you folks every week. That's one of the things. Like we know that we're providing... I
don't think we do it without our chat.
No, hell no. We know that we're providing like a fun thing for y'all to watch, but without you, this would be so much less fun. You know, we get to talk to you every week, every Wednesday, and it's reliable. We know it's happening. It's a stable thing that makes us very happy. Yeah, it is early in Seattle. Oh, you're one of Omega's friends. Well, that's awesome. Thank you for
welcome.
For showing up. We appreciate it. And Omega.
I'm really sorry that we're leaving now, but we do this every week from 7 to 10 Eastern. And we'll be doing Monster Rancher again next week.
Yep, we'll be back next week. And I'm looking ahead at my calendar. We're gonna be very steady on the Wednesdays for a while until the end of July when I'll be in Barcelona.
I don't think I have any other Wednesday plans coming up, so I'll be here.
Yeah, the only one is when I'm in Barcelona for the Mythic Championship. So that's we're doing pretty good for a while. We're usually pretty good. We very rarely miss a Wednesday, but
and when we do, we sometimes just dip into IO stream.
Yep. Yeah. Last week we had I made sure to auto host IO so that when she and Coral are streaming, we auto host them. Thank you for good luck in Barcelona. I have this is one of the few things as a Magic judge that I've never done. I've never had I've never had judged the Pro Tour / Mythic Championship.
That's a hell of a accomplishment.
Yeah,
that's big.
It's a big deal. We do it. Yes, Bar Harbor is one of the other. That's right. We do have Bar Harbor. We are going to be missing another week in July because Emily and I are going to be in Maine, getting our vacation on, and enjoying.
You can stream from like a boat in the harbor. Just stay at the harbor.
I think what we'll probably do instead is we'll host IO or we'll stream on a different day or something. But yeah, no, we're going to be in Maine with.
Or just harbor it up.
Cook the 4th. By the way, I brought home those slugs that you 3D printed, and Emily was so happy to see those. So you brought joy to the Levine household by giving us by being our slug dealer, as you put it, when we were in DC. So thank you so much. That made us so happy. You you are a slug dealer. You're an effective slug dealer.
Great.
She 3D printed some slugs, which she was handing out.
Aw, that's adorable.
Thank you. I look forward to receiving slugs, but more importantly, I look forward to seeing you again, because it's always fun to see you and to get to work with you and hang out with you. Anyway, we're past our time. Wait, slugs and hugs? No, I can't endorse this agenda.
Yeah, no, I think why not both?
Slugs and hugs are both good. And on that bombshell, I think we're done.
We'll see you next week, friends.
I was going to talk about a Japanese reality show called My Husband Won't Fit this week, but I guess I forgot.
What?
Yep, so we're leaving that as a teaser for next week.
No! Hey, no,
next
don't do
week
it!
We're going to talk about a Japanese reality show called My Husband Won't Fit. So,
Eric, no!
Just kind of wait for that. And we'll see you next time. Enjoy Chaz's Anguish. Bye, everybody!